All right, all right, all right. Here we go. We will. Well, okay. Thanks, Elder Lion. Be good. I think so too. Yeah. Okay. All right. Hopefully that works. Well, obviously there can be fake anything. There could. True. Well, what happens is be, be, it's because it's going to end up making you look like you're the fake too. Yeah. True. Okay. What are you talking about? I did raid my new one, right? What do you mean? I see it up. I see the people in the chat. Beth's in there, Ashton Allowine, Gorilla Biscuits. They're all talking in chat right now. W. Bryce, James D. Weird. I think, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, did you guys get rated or did you have to jump uh, over? And in the new one, they're saying, Grump, you don't have any sound. Ah, how very strange. No raid? The raid didn't work? That's so dumb. I don't know why it did that. It's kind of hard to differentiate when you have one live going and you start a second live and then you have to raid to the new live. So that can be a pain in the ass, actually. So okay, sounds good. Yep. Yep.
I can see. I don't hear you, Grumple. I'll send the link to Mr. Bill.
Did you get it?
I sent him the link.
Well, what difference does it make though?
What difference does what make? Or who you're talking
Still talking
Oh,
to
you're
him
still
and
in
the
the
other
other
one.
one.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go. I just had to reload the page.
Yo, fuck it button.
Oh, now I
Just
gotta
got-
unmute it so I can hear everybody else.
Hello, chat in general.
Outstanding. Now audio is resolved. Everything's good to go. Everybody's happy, and nothing contentious at all is happening.
Yes, nothing.
We're already on that. Don't worry about it. I just replying to Sweater that says that you have to private or delete the last one. I mean,
Well,
telling him that we already have.
No, he
we're
can
just
just edit
talking
out.
about what's happening in the streets
few
right now
seconds.
and how it's affecting us. So, sorry, I'm still talking to Jack in the other stream, too.
Well, you link the new one. He
Mhm.
should be able to.
Just jump.
I'm getting a hookah, Chaco, hookah. I'm getting some kind of feeling.
Don't start singing. Don't start
Getting
singing.
that feeling, Grumple?
I'm hooked on a feeling. You see,
It's more than
hookah,
a feeling.
Chaco, hookah, Chaca. It's one of the most
Than a
metal
feeling.
disco songs ever.
That's true.
You should do what I did earlier on my
Yeah.
screen and find out what's the age of people in the chat there. Half my audience is over 50.
More
Yeah.
than a feeling, I begin dreaming.
Oops.
Hey, you play bass, right?
Looks like I dropped out of it.
Abe plays bass.
I played bass.
Mama
I haven't.
plays tender.
Okay, this is what happened. I put my bass down over a decade ago and haven't touched one since. Sold it, got rid of everything, never went back. That's
Man,
what
I went for 10 years without playing too, but I still kept a gigging rig. Just I'm playing in the church band now. Man, I was bleeding from underneath my fingernails, like from my fingers. Like, look at that friggin' you can't like I got
I
this
can
giant
see.
friggin' blister on the inside. Is like weird. I only like just because my index finger was about to start bleeding again, I started popping because I do metal and slap bass in the church band because I'm that guy.
Yeah.
I started popping with my middle finger and I ripped some skin apparently. I thought you'd get a kick out of it, just bass guy stuff to bass guy.
Of course you do. Hold on, sorry. I just got sent something, and it's killing my eardrums.
Is it killing you softly? Or no?
Sheesh.
I'd like to
Hold on.
apologize. Though. I'm not trying to start anything, but I'll be quiet. Sorry.
Jeez, that
I
was
like your
crazy.
hat, Jack.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I put it on
Cool
because
hat.
he's got a hat, and I thought, well, I could put on my hat too.
So you're just
It's not as
copying.
tall as Abe's. Is your span as tall as your hat? Like
It is.
just your span, your pinky to thumb. Is it as tall as your hat?
Oh no, I guess.
Oh, look, it is.
Why is this
Abe's is.
doing
Abe's
this?
is too.
This is so weird. Okay, cool.
I got other. I like hats a little bit. I try to buy nice hats. They're like, I got this other cowboy hat.
Mr.
Oh.
Scott Hovitt. No, I was literally improvising using a different finger than I usually use, and it just ripped some skin. Apparently, I don't know. I didn't realize I had a blister until a couple hours ago. Honestly,
I don't know how people do this. They use that holodeck, and I don't exactly know how they're getting it to work successfully.
oh,
And,
Jack switched
well,
hats. Is that
I got
felt
this
or?
little cowboy hat too.
Select.
This one's pretty nice.
Share.
Mr. Corey Barton, excuses. What are you talking about? I said I didn't even realize I had a blister until a couple hours ago. Like, I just kind of popped it out.
I think it's from when
That's
he,
the
when
only
he,
thing
when
that
he
makes
goes to
sense
sleep.
because I had to switch off from my index finger for when I was popping.
When Grumple goes to sleep at night on stream, he does this, and he kind of cuts his fingers on his beard and everything there.
On my stubble.
Exactly. That's how that happens.
Oy vey. It's kind of wild, gents.
Jay Constantine, that might be true. Oh, look at you! You got it. I was about to we didn't get to a natural pause. Like you can use multiple different sections of OBS at the same time, like OBS Studio.
Well, see, I'm not using OBS tonight because I needed to jump into this quickly and didn't have stuff set up ahead of time, and so I jumped into this. But I could set up my OBS and then feed it into StreamYard or vice versa. But I didn't have the time tonight. I came home and jumped straight into this.
No
so,
biggie. Just
That's the way to do it.
oh, the pain in the ass.
I didn't think that you were like running off of StreamYard because it's, like some stuff is missing.
Yeah, it's because mine is down right now. So I have limitations that I don't usually have.
Because what's down?
Because my subscription is down at the moment.
Oh, wait, that shouldn't.
Yeah,
Cuts
there's
off a bunch of
limitations.
access.
If you did it monthly or whatever, then yeah.
Yeah. So
No, that's a lie.
So in other words, chat,
That's a lie.
give money now. Money now, give.
That's a lie.
money me.
Corey Barton, excuse me, I don't have baby fingers. I play pretty aggressively
But he's lefty.
sometimes.
But he
It-
says because I'm
What conversation,
playing
Corey?
to be pressed,
I forgot my conversation.
but
I'm an old
on the right,
guy.
I'm here to just incite people.
Oh my gosh.
You've been
See,
using
that's
that.
exactly what I'm talking about. So she just said they're saying because I'm here filming, I'm just here to incite people.
Bullshit.
Which is exactly one of the things that was said earlier in chat was, well, why would you go into there if you know that something's going to happen? And I said, well, that's exactly the same as saying,
I do appreciate it.
that's exactly the same as saying, well, what was she wearing?
I'm not a grifter. I'm not a grifter.
Like,
But yeah, that's what I keep
That's
telling
literally the
everybody.
point of press.
Antifa does not mean anti-fascist. It means anti-First Amendment. You'll notice the only thing about the First Amendment that they endorse is the gathering aspect of the First Amendment. Everything else about the First Amendment, freedom of the press, no, obviously, as it gets in front of everybody's face. Freedom of speech, no. They put an umbrella in front of your face if you try to say anything to them.
right?
Freedom of
They get mad
religion,
at
no, you
people
can't gather at a
filming.
church, or have Christian views. Charlie Kirk, for instance,
Oh, that was done too.
anti-First Amendment.
Only
Well,
so
they
many
get mad
left.
at people that film because if they're committing crimes and they're filming it, they don't want to get in trouble. So they get mad at the cameras and stuff.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's funny when they attack it because I've watched the Antifa streams where the streamer gets attacked and is sitting there crying like, why did my own people attack me? And it's because they're committing crimes. They don't want to be filmed. So they call it getting,
They did that to
Yeah.
even lefty streamers about 4 years ago. There was a guy named Soul Luna and some other guys. They were filming people breaking windows and everything. He might have done it by accident, but he did get that on film. And those people kind of went after him. He sort of got that on
Yeah.
film when he did Me Too.
It's just this uber frustrating because this is what I started this with. I started by saying, look, I get where people are coming from when they're saying the temperature should get turned down, but there's a huge issue with saying the temperature needs to be turned down, and then we have protests that turn into riots, and it's like,
Somebody saying the temperature needs to be turned down, but then throwing like glass bottles full of, just 87 unleaded, just all like just throwing them around
Yeah,
and like just
exactly.
lighting matches and tossing them.
it's like
You need to turn the temperature down. Except I'm gonna toss these matches onto
right,
this,
and
fuel.
it's like,
The temperature's already turned down. We already turned the temperature down. That's why we have ice there. Temperature's already way, way down.
yeah.
Do
That's
you
just-
want to build a snowman?
And saying
Like
that like going
snowflake.
out and filming it is the problem. You're the problem if you're going out and filming it. It's like, okay, good try.
That's literally
Well,
part of the
that's not a
First
try.
Amendment is freedom of press.
Yeah,
I mean, just the press needs to be there so people
Yeah.
see what's actually happening places.
ASMR.
It's been
Yeah, what-
bastardized and
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
well, it actually reminds me of Steelman's behavior.
But it's 12:43.
What about my free speech? And then you get booted from a channel because you're saying things that the channel doesn't like, and it's like, that's
No, it
not
gets
your,
worse. It
that's
would
not
be
your
like
free speech.
saying, it would be like
Freedom
saying
of
free
just-
speech.
just
It
as a
would be like
reminder,
say-
freedom
Oh,
of speech
God.
literally means that you will not be criminally prosecuted for saying
Yep.
things.
But
That's
it's
all it
worse
means.
because we are in YouTube, so what it means is more free speech, and then the whole place gets taken down, and nobody can see it anymore. Right? That's the whole point.
Yeah.
That's because what he wants is just to get rid of all of moderation. In other words,
Yep. It's
Wait, Steelman wants to get rid of underage. What?
no,
moderation
hang on.
of the mods of like.
he
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
like
I was
moderation.
like,
He thinks that we
Jesus.
shouldn't be able to moderate chat. He thinks that people should be able to say whatever they want. He thinks that
Love you a little bit there, eh?
it's the whole thing of on his terms but no one else's. It's that whole. It's the same idea. It's like you're gonna scream
that's why he
for
doesn't
free
have a
speech and then
Channel, right? Like Duck does. And Duck
Yeah.
and Steelman, I get them confused all the time. However, Duck has a channel.
yeah.
Duck goes live, and
I
Duck
know.
knows how to behave,
Yep.
Stillman also has a channel.
even if he's incredibly frustrating to talk to.
Well, they're free to go make their own channel and put whatever they want on their own channel, and then you're free to ban
Exactly.
whoever you want because it's your channel.
Exactly.
So that happens. But yeah,
It's just silliness. It's all silliness. But it just reminds me of this same idea. Like, you're going to howl about your free speech, but the second the opposition uses their free speech, that's a problem. And then if we call them out for things that they're saying or doing, then it's like, oh, wait, what about free speech? It's like, wait. You can't flip the standard whenever the hell you want.
kind of like the Jimmy Kimmel thing. They got mad and was like, "Oh, Trump banned him for his free speech," but that wasn't the case. It was his advert
What?
saying, "Look, we can't say sell stuff."
Wait,
because-
Trump banned who from what now?
Well, they were trying to say Trump banned Jimmy Kimmel, but that's not what it was at all. It was the adverts complaining, saying, "Hey, look, we're trying to sell Ford trucks."
Well,
And
Who was saying
It
that?
was.
I haven't heard that.
That's a whole nother kit caboodle, actually. More
that's
like
why I
You know what a
come on to
caboodle
talk
is?
About it because I look at a lot of the news and see what they
Yeah,
say.
you know what a caboodle is?
what's a caboodle?
It's like
You're a caboodle.
like basically a small suitcase used to generally carry makeup.
Oh yeah, like the kit goes in the caboodle. Kit and caboodle.
Your kit goes inside your
case?
caboodle. Yeah,
Yeah.
the caboodle is the
Yeah.
case.
Yeah, the carrying case. For
Don't
your
ask
caboodle.
how I know this. I'm a hobbyist at toolboxes and things.
That's okay, Nuxus. I'm pretty sure Duck
It's a
has
type of
most people
toolbox.
blocked that are on our side. He came into our spaces and grew his channel and then blocked all the people.
It's super frustrating because like he'll like, oh, what are you even talking about? Like I wasn't talking to you, and that's not what you said at all. Duck?
Exactly.
Like, quack, quack, quack. It's a good name
Exactly.
for him. He's
So, what do you
minus
think,
the
Emmett?
corkscrew penis thing.
What do
Well,
you think,
he's
Emmett?
quack.
What do you
He's
think?
just quack.
He's
About
quacky.
Yeah,
All
he's
of it.
quacky.
All of
this
this,
quack.
Quack.
all this quackery. It's ridiculous. Is what I think.
I still think that you should have you should just in this instance round them up and put them in jail, and that will quell everything. Do not just process them as for actual insurrection. That's it.
That's it.
A duck's erection.
A duck's erection.
They're gonna play music and crap. Of course, that's part of it too. We'll play a bunch of live music while you. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't mean to put y'all off screen.
Thank you.
Wait, hang on. If you're sharing a tab, you can just mute the tab too. Wait, will that
It's
mute
not-
it?
It's holodeck, so I have to mute each individual one. So
I was kind of wondering, but I didn't want to distract. You're using holodeck to get the 6 or the multiple different things on one shared.
Yes,
I was
I
wondering
have
if Portland Andy uses it.
I have some people that will help with it. So
You know, when the Crucible was on earlier, I was trying to say, Andrew, put up Honey Badger and everything.
yeah, that's actually whose holodeck I'm using right now. So
But Andrews or any Badgers?
the
same program
Crucibles, the same
program.
team link.
that helped
So-
design that. I see.
Yeah. So just reach out and say, hey, can I get a link to the holodeck?
That's cool.
Yeah.
I've never interacted with the Crucible, only with Andrew.
Have you interacted with Andrew directly?
Well, he used to go on all the shows down here.
Well, that's true.
With us.
Before he went big.
Us little people.
Well, I'm
I mean,
new,
even
so
even years ago, like
makes sense.
in Twitch space, just that's
Yeah.
And I always looked at his Twitch channel like the Crucible. It's like he's always got one viewer. What? Because he was doing YouTube.
Yeah.
I didn't realize at the time because I was like anti-YouTube, anti-Google. Like finally, it took me a long time to expand into YouTube space. I
It's
still
funny.
hate, like I
You
still
were
boycott Google.
anti-Google and you were on Twitch. No,
Yeah,
It's actually funny how much I hear
this is where I
that.
got started.
Like, all these guys like started in Twitch and YouTube was going that entire time, but they were anti-YouTube and Twitch was like just destroying them
It was horrible.
repeatedly.
Yeah,
and
it
they're
was-
like, there's got to be something better, and YouTube's over here growing.
No, Google YouTube was already grown. It's the thing is just the political climate is
Yeah,
Twitch, you can just get banned for whatever, like
Yep.
on their discretion, and there is no appeal process, and
That's
they can
fair.
just ban you forever. Which
Fair.
I mean, it's their platform. However, I made a lot of friends, and I met Mr. Bill on Twitch
Yep.
years
I got-
ago. What, like
years ago.
2, 3, 4,
A
5.
few years ago.
No, not
yeah.
2, 3, 4,
You get
5.
Kicked off of
5, 10 years
Facebook
ago.
basically January 7th. Kicked off of Facebook. So like, where else am I going to try to go? Like YouTube, I had a little bit of an audience. I figured let's see what Twitch is going on, and it was been nice to me for a little while. And then I realized how full of crazy leftists it was. I'm like, what the hell am I doing here? Let's go back to YouTube. I still,
The Twitch politics is like
yeah.
not.
Only the reason I stream to there
YouTube's
now
way
is
better as far as an
is
environment.
to have trolls or whatever in the Twitch and everything. So that's pop up and everything, and I can sort of use them as a content, just to troll back. At
Mr.
Twitch.
Bill, do you want to come Monday and talk about the whole thing?
If you want to,
Your experience in, is it Seattle?
Portland area.
Portland, yeah.
Yeah, no problem. I'll try to bring up some videos.
Yeah, I'll send
Although
you.
I kept non-violent videos, right?
Well, you have.
And
you
then
have
Twitch
violent
has
videos, huh?
aggressive lefties too. Like Mr. Bill got a lot of harassment from Twitch lefties
Yeah.
the past few years, at least. I'm not sure if it's lightened up because I don't like you're not.
Silly.
Not really. I went back into the Wick Discord recently. Just went in there just to see maybe Wick will let me on his panel or something like that. I said one thing in his Discord, and a whole bunch of people
I have
kept posting my picture and things like that. I'm like, guys,
I'm on his Discord just for contact to maintain contact with like a lot of Discords that I'm on is just to maintain like so people can reach.
If
to
you
me
were in
for
Discord,
whatever.
Grumple.
Yeah, I can't log in right now, but that's what,
If you
that's
were
what I
in
did.
Discord, you would have
There's a lot
access.
of people that have been harassing Mr. Bill like aggressively
I don't
For
care. I don't.
a couple
I don't
of
go
years
to-
at least.
yeah, I let it bug me. There's some of the nubbins type people or whatever. I don't like those people, but
TRP in the house. Crayons to you, sir. We've lost Abe. See if we can
Yeah,
get that.
he-
disappeared.
So we're gonna, I mean, everybody here is, well, almost everybody here is, we all know how to act.
Oh, come on now. I don't know. I'm not good at acting. Tell me how to act.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Mr. Bill, you're the problem.
I'm the troublemaker. I know.
Have-
I'm going to start to say F words and everything and break TOS. How do you break TOS anyway? I don't know.
Well,
I know
Mr.
how
Bill,
to-
have you gone out for the most recent protests? Like, have you gone out at all?
Lately? No,
person?
no. I've been to
The
a
last
few of
thing
the
you did
vigils and
was
things
the-
like that.
Yeah, the last thing you did was the flag waving, right, and the vigil for Kirk.
Yeah, I went to 3 or 4 vigils south of Portland. I didn't go to the one the other day that was in Portland, put on by a church. But the thing is, if certain people had put that event on in Portland, then it would have been harassed by Antifa. But since it was just a normal church situation, Antifa kind of let it alone, so people could go there and worship peacefully. But if it was put on by Proud Boys or certain people that Antifa doesn't like, then they would have sort of made a stink about it. I mean, I can tell you more about that tomorrow if you want me to. Yeah.
Is it true that apparently one of the main hideouts got raided and like people that do a bunch of back stuff for the organization got like taken? Do you know anything about
for
that?
Antifa? Nothing as far as recent stuff that might have happened or anything like that. But I would imagine after a few of the arrests that they made recently, based on what I'm sort of seeing there, where
Can
they
you hear me? Sorry.
Yep.
You're back.
Stop acting weird.
Like the other day, they just picked up somebody just kind of that didn't do anything, just kind of walking by. My guess is they targeted him based on his cell phone data or something like that. So they're sort of knowing who to grab basically nowadays. That's my guess anyway. But we know that this person is a bad guy, so we know exactly how he's dressed, how he came, where he came from, based on technology and things like that.
Thank you. Well,
no, thank you.
No, thank you. Really, thank you.
That's a little bit too much thanks, but
sometimes you just got to change up the voice, right?
Mm-hmm. Just don't be a voice changer.
I'm going down to the depths. Or you can talk normal.
Dave.
Whatever that is.
What are you doing, Dave?
What are you doing, Dave?
Okay, who in the chat recognizes that? Don't tell him. Who in the chat recognizes the reference we just made there?
Good evening, Dr. Faulkner. Would you like to play a game?
What are you doing,
I'm
Dave?
sorry, Dave. I can't let you do that. Two wildly different things.
True. Very true. But great quotes, either way.
Yeah, very popular ones.
Very similar.
Very
like,
good, GB. Very good, GB. Very good.
He does good at those sort of old timer things. So I'm still thinking he's like
played. All right, gentlemen.
Mr. Bill voice. Oh boy, that's
what?
Not really.
What? Now.
I thought you guys said you wanted to stay on topic or something.
Mom wants to stay on topic.
I thought it was my show.
What? Abe, you thought it was your show? That's like, I mean, what's going on with
shit,
that?
son.
Your channel live with your show.
Damn.
You're the one that said it, not me.
Damn, son. I did say that. You're correct. But that's before we had to
What was the topic?
What did you say, Grumple? Your what?
Here, text that number real quick. Just
what?
Yeah, just
okay. What am I?
You don't have to send it a picture of.
I'm,
specific.
Quit tempting me over here.
Whatever you want to send.
Lewd, crude, rude dude.
Literally anything.
You remember that one?
Just in case for situations that just happened.
Wait. Yeah, that's fair. That's not even right. I'm just putting in random ass numbers now. What is happening?
That's fine.
That's not. That won't work well.
Wait, in your chat, Corey Bart, I'm not live. Why am I even looking at your chat? I have giant hands, dude. I'm 6'3". I have very large hands. I play.
So do I.
Abe is very similar too.
I'm 6'4". Yep. I don't know how to.
He's even taller than me without the hat.
I don't even know how to express it. Here's my cell phone. It's like the newer Galaxy phone. I don't know. I'd show you a can, but Here's a soda can. That's a can of soda. It's not. I don't know. Give you perspective, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Are
yeah.
you flexing about how big your hands are? Is
Yes.
that
You know what?
You
know what?
Flex.
You know what? Emmett,
Emmett.
What?
Emmett.
clip
Emmett.
yourself, buddy.
Emmett.
Just-
Emmett.
Go clip.
Emmett.
Okay.
Emmett.
But
Emmett.
but not to clip myself,
Emmett.
I have to say something
Emmett.
clippable.
Emmett.
So, do you know?
Oh well, that's
Abe?
never gonna
Do
happen.
you know Abe? Do you know Abe that we love you?
You're such a smart ass. Do I? You know what? This is what you guys. This our crew likes to make fun of me all the time. Yeah.
I remember saying Emmett
Thank you,
feels
gentlemen.
inferior. Maybe
To those
I don't
who have messaged
those-
me in Discord, I appreciate it.
Here, Abe, if Emmett bugs you, here's a song. That
Oh, flex
He
on
wants
me
you to
because
play.
y'all can log into Discord, nerds.
Oh, so sad. So sad.
There's a song for you in case Emmett.
I'm sorry, Mister. I interrupted.
Chase,
Mr.
we need
Joe.
it.
Please continue, sir. My
Okay,
bad.
hold on. Bunny
Got
Bones.
me all heated.
These guys are really rude to me.
K2 is the rudest in the chat there that I can see so far. Very
Okay.
rude guy.
Hold
Well,
on.
are we not men is saying that I feel inferior, and I'm like, yeah, I don't have that big of a hand, I guess.
What even happened to it? Where is it?
What?
The one.
I don't know.
Wait,
I
don't
want
know that
I
know
want
Corey
Mr. Bill to
Barton.
keep
Who-
telling us who everybody is in this. In this.
What
Oh,
the
here it
hell,
is.
Baby hands. Corey Barton. Have we spoken before, sir?
Where's
He's
the
been
link
around the
for it,
block.
though?
Well, you want to link the StreamYard into your
No.
stream?
I want to link your
No?
face.
No?
But
I
I,
mean,
have
you
a
can link my
DNI.
face.
Do you have a DNI?
But it would probably send you into Discord, which I can't get to right now.
There we go. You're funny. Really funny. Paste it. What? Why did it do that? That's so stupid. This is the dumbest
wait.
of dumbs, you
Oh.
guys.
Are we eating paste? Or
Are we pasting?
are we pasting eats or eating crayons? Or what's going on? What's going on? I just want to
want some
participate. You know,
crayons.
just it's all a good time.
Yeah, seems like that's kind of what's going on. Yeah. Hey, I got some baby oil. Some baby oil.
Okay, P. Diddy, calm the fuck down. The law enforcement is on its way to your location. Please don't move. Stay where you are. They will be there to assist
Goodness
you momentarily.
gracious. What the shit is even happening right now?
That was a wild thing to.
So I was trying to be random. I got a Mandalorian
Of,
sticker thing.
of all the things to like, hey, look what I got right here. Baby oil is a super not like why.
That's
No, you
true.
know what? You do you, man. I don't
Wait,
actually
use that
care.
for
It
lamp
doesn't
oil.
impact me at all. I don't
Okay.
care.
Here we go. This is what he's making fun of me for.
If you don't need Adderall,
Thank you, Abe. I love crashed out on Adderall.
Smell. I love you.
if you don't need
Thank
Adderall,
you, Abe. I love you too.
it can
Bad spot. Shut up, smart asses.
Wait, was this
Say
right
hello
after I
to a
left?
child before they go upstairs?
That's
Freaking
it.
smart asses.
We love you
I
Now,
too,
love
now
Abe.
my
you,
whole
Abe.
the rest of my family's now laughing at me too. So you guys are laughing at me, and they're laughing at me. Go,
I
you know
love-
what?
I
Clip
love you too,
yourself.
Abe.
Go,
I,
clip, you know
I
what?
love you.
Clip
Clip that.
you. Clip you.
Somebody clip that.
So, but-
That was freaking funny.
Oh,
Jerks.
it's-
Always clipping, jerks. Always clipping.
Hey, Emmett, when am I going to be able to be a moderator between you and Coder? Coder's in the chat.
I sent you
I love you.
the topic of the debate, and I said I would be willing to do it anytime you want.
What was the topic again? Sorry, I forgot. Did I get Coder to ever get
No. Let me guess. Let me see.
it? Was it a free speech thing or something?
Yeah, free speech.
Howdy doody tooty fruity.
Fresh and tooty.
Something like that.
Is that a brick of charcoal, Jack? Or
It's coal. Like just
Free speech is
Yeah.
under threat after Charlie Kirk
Cat
terror
in my
murder.
yard.
Say what?
That
I
would
found
be
another
great.
piece of coal and I sold it on eBay for $20 at Christmas. Somebody put it in a gift. Sorry.
what?
We had a rock there. Same kind of rock that certain people on the left throw at certain buildings. But Emmett, you said, are you taking the affirmative on the free speech thing that you just said
I
there?
would be they are saying leftists are saying that free speech is under attack after the terror deletion of Charlie Kirk. So he would have to defend the idea that it is under attack according to him.
Sounds good to you, Coder, if you're still in the chat.
Ryan's going to defend the false flag.
Well,
think
they
Coder
let
would take
Charlie
that-
Kirk back on, so I guess or not
What?
Charlie. Sorry, I didn't mean Charlie Kirk. I meant Jimmy Kimball. My bad. I'm dyslexic sometimes. My bad.
I'm also
That's
dyslexic.
not-
Sorry.
That's not how dyslexia works, dude. Just saying.
Yeah, I thought backwards. All right, because I'm also thinking about Charlie Kirk, too. But anyways, wait, can we? I figured something out about that, but nobody's gonna believe me because everybody wants to believe in like some wild conspiracy instead of like more down to earth stuff. Like, oh, the microphone did something weird, or like yeah, there is weird stuff about it, but. I don't understand how people can go to this extreme conspiracy, but then when you figure out a real conspiracy, now they don't like that anymore. Like they're like, no, not real conspiracy. No, it's got to be like Cuckoo Land conspiracy. Like, yeah, okay, that cool. Like there was holograms, dude.
Well, maybe you
Yeah, I'll
should set up
believe
a
in
rumble and do it.
holograms.
Gorilla Biscuits, you got to calm that shit down, dude. That's funny, but you got to calm it down.
What is he saying?
Coder, are you still in the chat?
In Abe's chat.
Ginger. Yeah.
Hey, Ryan, if you're still in the chat,
Yeah, he's dyslexic too, apparently.
if you're still
Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
Test.
Test.
I didn't make sure so it was working. Okay.
Got you, Mr. Bill. Yeah.
We're just being.
Well,
We're just
No,
we're just over talking buttholes right now. Evidently.
I mean, it's sometimes when I'm on Sarah's panel or whatever, she says, "Turn up your gain" or whatever. Like, it's turned up. Calm down.
How do you feel
So-
about the autism?
No, not the gain. You need your volume up, not the because if you turn your gain up, it gets like
That's what
Spikes
it
you
would
out.
do.
muffly and distortion.
The
Yeah,
audio and the
you need
gain,
volume
mic
up, not the
volume.
gain.
Makes
Or
it
yeah, it says
garbly.
Make up gain.
It's a
We
127
can talk
right now.
about- Tech stuff off. Yeah.
Grumple, can you
No,
lower
I
your
don't.
volume just a tad? Just a tiny bit?
Nope.
That's a 136. Now it's
Or
How do
Can
you
you
Okay.
guys
lower
feel
his
about
volume just a
Tylenol
Can you
causes
turn on
autism?
echo
Actually, is
cancellation
it-
and every single thing on his fucking things like it moves his fucking sheet on
I mean,
am
I
too
could.
loud?
because he's a
Am
smart
I too
ass.
loud? Because I can turn it like it's just like a slider for me. Am I too loud right now? Am
I think
Yeah,
you're
you
overheard?
fine now.
You guys feel about a mercury amalgamate fillings?
6 to
I-
8 inches from the mic.
Don't.
Boys is the correct distance.
How about that
Wait.
Tylenol autism thing Trump's talking about? You ever heard of that?
Well, there was studies done prior to
Yeah, but-
his announcement too.
Yeah, Tylenol causing autism. You guys heard about that?
Well, linked.
I was I did a search just recently on how to convert my my belt fed to shoot acetaminophen instead of jacketed hollow point or
Look,
Bullet
Brian.
flingers.
Ryan
Or
is in the chat.
Medicine flinger.
Heard a binary trigger shoots faster than fully automatic. and it's legal. You can
Binary
legally
triggers
buy a
are
binary trigger.
not good. I mean, can be. However, a forced reset is way better for what you're trying to get done with that.
Okay.
Much safer.
You don't even need a switch. Just buy a binary trigger, and it's fully legal. You don't even need a tax stamp or nothing.
Do you do you like the Franklin Armory or Fostech binary trigger versus like a rare breed or
I'm
what?
too poor to
forced-
afford it because
a
I want
forced
one,
reset.
but I ain't got the money.
Oh,
for
I
that.
have all of them. If you want
You
to know
do?
about them, I can tell you.
Hello.
Damn,
What's
I
up,
have-
bad bitches?
nice.
I actually do have some Tylenol. I have kind of a sore throat
Well, it's a good thing you're not pregnant.
that you know of.
I mean,
Well, I mean, Ryan could be. You don't know. Don't
you don't
put
know
that
me.
in. Or wait,
You don't
Ryan,
know
what are your
me.
pronouns these days? I'm sure. I just want to make sure.
I've been he they for like a decade now, dude. No,
You've been a they.
he they. I mean,
When did you
I just
become
don't- I-
plural? I need to know. When did you become plural?
do you think that means that I'm plural?
Is that a colony
Yes,
thing?
That's literally what that means.
Okay,
Is that a
you
colony
understand
thing?
other you understand some words have
Well,
multiple.
he's been
definitions,
retarded
right?
since he was born.
No,
so-
that's the definition. It's a third person.
You understand
plural.
this? You understand that words can have multiple definitions, right?
Yeah, except that one is third person plural.
Okay, but you know people use it in a different way than that.
Yeah, those people are wrong.
Okay, well, I agree with them. I think they've got a pretty good case.
Then you're wrong.
Okay, I
'Cause
can
you're
live with
agreeing with
you
people who
thinking
are
I'm wrong. I don't care.
This is just basic grammar, dude. I didn't even want to
that's fine.
argue with you, Ryan. I like you.
I mean, I'm just
actually.
like a
You're
lot
fun.
of people
You're a
use
good
they
time.
to be a genderless pronoun.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't know what to
wrong
tell you.
in doing
Yeah,
it.
they're
It's
right.
colloquial. You
That just
cannot
kinda sounds
correct
like your
somebody.
feelings, to be
You
honest.
know, you
That kinda
cannot
feels like
correct
your fucking
somebody to a
feelings.
colloquial definition
Yeah.
of something.
which we don't
You
care
cannot
about, by
correct the
way.
formal definition with the colloquial definition. That's not a thing.
I think actually there's multiple formal definitions. Like the singular they has been used for probably hundreds of years.
That's incorrect. Also,
No, it's absolutely not. Even like Shakespeare
no,
uses singular they at
no.
times. Hey, tell me this. If
They
I say
colloquially
I
used
saw
when you
if
don't
I say
know
I
which one
hang
to
on
use.
if I say I saw my neighbor walking their dog.
That's incorrect grammatically.
No, it's not. It's absolutely not.
No, it is. Neighbor indicates it's singular. It's one person walking the dog, and then you said they, which is plural. Your tenses have to match up, and your pluralities have to
No,
match
it's
up.
it's totally
in-
grammatically fine.
grammar.
No, I'm telling
it's
you,
not.
you're just wrong about this. The singular they's been around for a long time. I
I'm
hate to be
sorry.
the one to break this to you, but like
Can you show me the first usage?
the first usage, I mean, we can try to find it, I guess.
Let me talk about
First,
binary.
If he's
Yeah,
going to
the
cite
singular
Shakespeare,
there.
and that's colloquial. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Shakespeare. Wow,
No,
Oxford
I'm
Dictionary traces
I'm very
singular they
sure
back to
it's
1375. Appears
yeah,
in the
that was
medieval work as
colloquial
William and the
then, too.
Werewolf.
So it was used in a piece of art.
But they were wrong, right? They were
Wait,
wrong. to
Ryan,
use it that
no,
way.
hang on, it
Only
was used in a piece of
Grumple
art.
knows the way
It
it's
was
really
used in a
supposed
piece
to
of
be
art.
used.
It was used in a piece of art, so you're going to use art as a citation for proper
Yes, it was
grammar.
used in writing. Yes, it's been used in writing for hundreds
In
and
art.
hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Well, apparently like 700 years nearly.
So
We're up to a
how
good
you
start.
learn-
Wait, does that mean anything in art can be used in reality? I can use anything
What?
from art? in
artistic
reality?
license is a thing, dude.
Use a
not know
binary
that?
trigger in art or amalgamate.
Okay, so
fillings.
language is very
Don't binary trigger this.
How many of you
Language
guys
is very
have
particular.
amalgamate fillings? I'm interested.
Oh my gosh, I don't.
Jack, what are you saying?
I'm not 12.
I said, do you have any amalgamate fillings in your mouth? Amalgamate fillings. They're called mercury amalgamate fillings. You got any? Okay, can we talk
Mercury
about
hasn't been used in
binary
fillings
triggers?
and how? What? Why?
You were
So apparently-
talking
apparently in the
about
18th
binary triggers instead.
What's
What are we
happening right
talking
now?
about?
Well, apparently in the 18th century, some grammarians, which is an awesome word, by the way, began to argue against the use of the singular they, considering it an error like Grumple. But then in the 19th century, despite the grammarians' disapproval, prominent authors like Jane Austen and Charles Dickens continued to use the singular they.
Does that
In
mean you
art.
have
Pretty
amalgamate
pog.
fillings?
In art,
Amazing.
not formal writing. In art, in novels. Yes, authors
Okay.
in art used it.
Amazing.
Do you
That
guys
doesn't make
drink
it
tap
right.
water?
Nerd.
Do you drink tap water?
Drink your
That
mom's
depends
water.
on what you mean by tap water.
I prefer filtered.
Just right out of the faucet, tap water.
I
what
do.
What kind of water you guys drink?
I drink tap water.
I have a filter, a Brita.
I only open my mouth outside, looking straight up when it rains, in order to get hydration.
I drink tap water. Is that bad?
Brondo, because Brondo has the electrolytes plants
You'll be fine.
crave.
Well,
Probably.
Is it
I
bad?
don't know. You know, do
I
you
drink-
like to be forcibly medicated through the water supply?
I'd like to know how they got all the medications into the rocks beneath my property.
Well, yeah, it's different if you got well water.
Oh, imagine that.
You're safe, Dinkus.
Mm. Got spring water. Yeah.
Wait, who?
So, Emmett, you want to
It's
have a debate
plastic.
sometime about like whether free speech is under threat after the Charlie Kirk
Do
shooting?
you want to have the debate?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Okay, sure.
So yeah, Jimmy Kimmel was banned for his freedom of speech, right? So
Where-
Yeah, he was.
Where do you guys?
absolutely.
Where do you guys want to do that? Are you doing that at Mr. Bill's, or where are you?
I was thinking we could do it at yours or whatever, but I'll sort of help moderate if it's okay.
Sure, I'm good with that. I'm all for like
When do you want to do it?
Oh, Unless Sarah wants to do it.
you guys tell me when you want to do it, and I will set for it. Like I'm
you're right, Constantine.
open to that.
It does have microplastics.
Let's do
Hello,
maybe-
Abe.
except for
maybe Thursday night.
Does
No, I-
Thursday would work.
Maybe late Thursday.
What's up, enjoy of liberty?
Does microplastic have hormone disruptors in it?
do you have micro hormone?
Probably. I got
I
gynecomastia.
screwed that up the second it came out of my mouth. Do you have micro hormone adapters?
Hey, Abe.
What?
All the
Is it a
wrenches in the,
USB-C microhormone or an Apple microhormone?
What, K2?
I need an adapter.
all the wrenches in your chat need a cup of liberty from the tyranny.
Well, I think they have the greatest level of liberty.
Is that a Helldivers avatar?
No, that's in Hellgas from Killzone. But they were in the game for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, they were in the game. So
So when do you have free?
Bill Hicks in the chat says Sarah's repeatedly proven herself to be a biased mod. I'm just curious which direction Bill Hicks is saying she's biased in, because I might agree, but I mean, it depends on what you mean by that.
Shut up, Ryan.
Honestly,
When do you
Bill-
have
okay.
when do you have free?
We just said
pretty neutral.
probably Thursday. I think this is-
Shut up, Ryan. When
I
do you
can't
have free?
Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday I have
Shut
a
up,
debate.
Ryan. Get ready for our date Thursday.
You know what?
I
Shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
You're like,
Yeah,
you're like
shut
an
your
abusive
mouth. I don't care
boyfriend.
about Bill Hicks. Just tell me when. I can't do it Thursday. I have a debate that I have to moderate.
Okay, well,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, that's the only day I'm free ever. So
Does Sarah have
Okay,
a moderator?
then-
The only
buddy?
day-
You can then run away. That's fine, but I can do
just
it.
kidding.
Not
Calm
a
down.
Tuesday.
You're such a scrub.
Not a Tuesday when nothing's on.
Yeah, we can do it. Well, no, I can't do this
Talk
Tuesday. I think I'm
about
debating
Yuri
J6
Bezmenov,
stuff this
and
Tuesday.
then I was told I was
Wednesday?
off topic. But it
I
seems
play
like
play
this
Blood on the
is-
Clock
this is
Tower on
definitely
Tuesday, on
off
Wednesdays.
Which topic?
Because I joined to talk about Yuri Bezmenov and stuff like that.
But
and
you
then I
said,
was
see,
told
the
that
thing
I'm off
is,
topic, and then
you said,
now,
like, right,
you guys can talk about what you had for dinner. Or
Right.
What flavor of
they-
tism do you have?
You want to
So-
talk about the definition of what they
No,
mean,
just
Can
Jack,
I-
what,
but
before Abe
yeah,
answers, just Jack, just so we all know, what flavor of tism do you have so that we can kind of
Yeah.
prepare for it and deal with it correctly?
that's what I'm asking. If you got what's your deal? Because
What flavor of
You-
tism is it that you have?
see, I would
when I
say,
went to talk, you interrupt me and said I'm off topic, and then what are you guys even talking about? Like you were just
We're
talking
trying
about
to
the
set up debate,
definition of
Jack.
day.
so
Get with
the
the-
weird
get
part,
with the times.
Just chill.
the weird part,
Mike,
the
we're all
weird,
chatting.
yeah, the weird part was that, like,
I mean,
from the
effort.
chat, you were like, oh, let me up. I know a whole bunch about this Yuri Bezmenov stuff. And then you got up and you're like, I wish I could talk to him. I wish I had his books. And then you didn't elaborate that you knew more than what we just watched in the video we just watched.
We're not talking about Yuri Bezmenov. What are you guys talking about?
Jack, have you consumed any acetaminophen recently?
Or any other
I think you're projecting.
things.
That's because that's what I was just asking. I mean, the dude just hold a bottle of Tylenol up.
I am.
From this
I'm
next Tuesday
flabbergasted.
to the next. So from this next week to the next week.
I'm gonna take another Tylenol. Do you guys think I can handle it?
Corey, I made an effort.
I am pregnant.
EOD.
What? Yes. Oh my God.
That
Do
was
you know
an
the gender?
activation EOD.
We can't give medical.
Well,
advice,
I got a
right?
question. Since we're all up here, we can all agree EOD's a ginger, right?
Yes.
Obviously, yeah.
And then we can also agree that K2 is dyslexic for pronouncing it that way.
W pride flag.
Ryan,
Jack.
what about
Good for
October
you.
7?
What?
October 7.
What about it? It's fucking pretty nasty, pretty not
it's-
raunchy stuff, right? Pretty
Using
horrible.
parasailing to
For the
do an
debate,
assault on a
dumbass.
thing, that's pretty.
Oh, I thought you were asking me what I on October 7th. I'm like, what was
No,
that? It's a
I'm like-
sad day, right?
Well, what do you guys know about your?
That'd be a control move. That would have been control.
That's
He
hilarious.
was-
Okay, yeah.
What do you know about?
Was that
your
Umbreon making
Yeah,
weird
he's-
noises
he's
just
written
now?
down, but yeah,
We
he's
know
sad.
that-
We
I'm
can
not holding him.
we can do it on the 9th if you
It
prefer
feels like
because
you're
that date
really
is too
scared of that.
it's bad.
What do you? How would I be scared of it? I played the video of it.
I'm triggered by it. I can tell. Like 'cause
What?
You're like, oh, you. Because I came up first, and then you told me I'm off topic when I'm sitting there
Well,
trying to be on topic.
okay, hold on. I invited you up because
And
you
what
said
is
you could
the topic?
elaborate on
I'm
a
on
topic
topic.
that you did not elaborate on, and then you started dragging it off topic
Okay,
when we
so
were
what do
in
you
the
know
middle of
about-
watching Street View videos of stuff going on, and then I said let's stay to that topic because we were already on that topic. Then now you're complaining because we're talking about random stuff because we're not talking about the topic we were
It's
on
not
at the
random
beginning of the
stuff
show.
either. Like,
Is
I'm
this,
just trying to
planning
stay
for
within any
another thing.
topic, and I just don't
It's
know.
just-
It's just,
this is
I
the
don't
panel
even know what's
burst,
going
and we're
on.
talking about panels.
I'll
So we're on
tentatively
topic.
Jack,
say yes
if you
to the
could
night.
please
I meant
just what
Tentatively.
flavor of tism is it that you have, just so that everybody can
I'll-
accommodate you
I'll reserve the 9th, and if you, I'll wait for your confirmation.
respectfully.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Well, what do you know about Yuri Bezmi?
Don't call me sweetheart. What,
Sorry,
what the
baby.
fuck do you think we are? We're not even friends,
You
dumbass.
tell me.
Ryan wants to cuddle with you, Emmett. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, I'm not fucking gay.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm not either. I mean, look. we don't-
Yes, you
Then
are.
why do you want
Yes,
to cuddle with
are.
him so much,
Okay.
Ryan?
Who said I want? You guys said it, not me.
You- Jesus fucking
But I
Christ.
just kind of want to be part of the conversation, and it's hard because I really don't know what's up and what's down right now.
It's also
and what
girthy.
You guys are
Mm,
seriously
I
talking
understand.
about.
Welcome to Abe's conversation.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm not. I just
We're
wanna
about
be
8
part of
levels
the
deep into
conversation,
irony
and
here,
I
so
come
it's,
up
it
here-
is. I understand it's probably hard to follow.
It might be the thickest.
Yeah,
It
I
might be
feel
as
like-
girthy as my hat. This level of irony.
extremely.
I don't
girthy.
mind talking this and that about random stuff, but I don't know. I'm just confused. I'm sorry. It's just me. I apologize.
Beth,
I'm
that's
on
fine.
You never
I'm
answered my
sorry.
question, Mr. Jack. Just if there is something
I'm
that
autistic.
maybe
I don't know
people
what
should be
flavor
aware of.
Autistic. I'm autistic. Sorry about that. My bad.
You're
No,
good,
no,
buddy.
just which
a
flavor
lot of that
of
going
it
around,
was-
apparently.
I don't know. We figure that out. Let's figure it out.
I don't have a diagnostic for that
Oh,
currently,
yeah.
and also we can't give medical.
This is my flavor. No, we're not giving
Can't
medical
give
advice. Just
medical
like,
advice,
if you
so-
want to like
Do you guys
say,
think
hey,
it was-
be aware, then everybody can maybe give you a little bit of grace.
So, by what
a little- just
definition
maybe a
of
little bit more
normal
grace.
would you call me autistic?
Hmm.
Because I
a good
remember in the
question.
Idiocracy movie, they called the dude retarded, but yet he was like the most intelligent dude on the planet.
Well,
Do you think that's you?
No, I'm just average,
Why?
just like
I
that
mean,
guy in
why
that
bring
movie.
up, though?
He's literally just a guy.
You ever
What,
seen
Owen
Idiocracy?
Wilson? Is that his name?
It's a pretty good.
Grumble, are you
movie.
burning
brother.
crayons?
Dude, I literally feel like I live in
This
the.
is
I think
like-
it was Luke
this is
Wilson.
like growing-
wasn't it?
Seriously, dude.
Yeah,
I
it's
live
Luke
in-
Wilson, not Owen Wilson.
Burning
Brother.
crayon.
Do they taste better cooked or something?
Crayon torches, man. Crayon torches. They're
also,
amazing.
it's like, look how long it lasts. It's literally fuel with a wick because the wick is wrapped around it.
Oh yeah.
And it's great fire starter, actually. In a like survival situation. Just break your
I
it's
could
not
go
talking
make
crayon
a
up in
fire.
sections.
Let's make a
Calories.
fire.
Good to go. It's everything.
All right, we're gonna.
Crayons
make a
are
fire.
life,
Make a fire.
man.
I got a burn barrel. I could.
Crayons are life.
It's
Mr. Bill, you
amazing.
got to step into them punches, buddy.
Amazing.
You
Do
got
you
to
guys
have.
think I should
It
try to
smells
rebuild
fun.
the
It-
bridge with
it actually
grid?
smells good.
Mr.
So
Bill,
what, Mr. Wawa?
when you throw a weak
guys think I
punch,
should try to
your
rebuild
opponent
Bridge with
throws a
Grid?
haymaker.
With who?
Grid.
I don't think you will.
Grid is not fond of
Yeah.
you right now.
I
Maybe
know.
wait a little
I
bit.
know. He's a very sensitive boy. I appreciate it though.
I wouldn't say it like that, but
I mean, your last interaction, you continually
You gotta-
insulted,
you gotta
regardless
hip
of
to do
his
it, Mr. Bill.
not insulting at the time. Which
You got to use your hips.
He does
And
talk
your
some mad
feet.
shit though. Let's be.
I
Let's be real.
don't disagree, but like you're on
I
panel
think I'm
and
well
like
within my right.
I mean
I ain't
nobody said
talking
you
shit, I'm
can't.
trying to help you.
I don't know. It just
You're gonna
I
sit
think I
off your smoke
function
detector,
differently
like I know.
internally than a lot of the panelverse does. I do. Like there's a certain level of etiquette within that you should hold to at all times, and I don't see it all that often. And
Yeah,
so
I don't have for all
sometimes
that. I'm
doesn't,
too busy
but
fighting with like
Brian, you
8 people at
definitely
once.
don't.
You know, I gotta stand on business sometimes.
yeah,
what business?
I mean even if I have like 8 people yelling at me, I'm not going to start yelling insults at people generally because that's just not.
Each their own.
That is a thing too. I mean, you jump into the Lions Den, which on YouTube the panels are generally going to be a little bit more right.
Yeah, generally, yeah.
So,
true.
but you know what you're getting into. But I mean, you know that getting into it. You
Yeah, and I
gotta,
think like for them, I
you know,
don't think I always go in
keep your
jump
own
into like
behavior.
the calling people. I think I have to be particularly upset at somebody before I start like insulting them
Well,
specifically.
see, there's a different question
think
that
so.
comes along with that. Does your interaction on one panel carry over to all other panels with that person, or do you
Not necessarily.
do you
Doesn't have
relegate
to.
them specifically to the where
I'm
you know?
I'm a very very forgiving person. I will move on. If somebody wants to like bury a hatchet, I don't give a shit. Like I'll be like, all right, let's start from
Where do you
scratch.
bury it?
Wherever I need to.
Oh, that sounds
In
very
their
French.
face.
I like it. No, that's a good answer.
So if Trump said,
Jack, come on.
I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, Ryan, what would you say if Trump said, can we bury the hatchet?
I would say I appreciate that. Please resign as president. You are destroying my country.
So you're not burying the hatchet with him.
I mean, like personal etiquette doesn't mean that I'm gonna like forget everything they've ever done. Right?
Ryan, hang on. Just not trying to just interrupt you. However, the last 15 to 20 years of presidents have been destroying the country because
Yeah,
we've been
I agree
printing
with that.
money nonstop, and it's all of them across both sides.
Yeah, I agree
That-
with that.
Destroying the country is your money.
Yeah,
not
I think,
worth
I, think,
shit.
I think I'm more concerned
Bill
with the like
Clinton
people
had a
like
balanced
kind of cracking the way
budget,
the Constitution works. You know,
I think
Cracking
he had
the
a
whip
trick
with
up
what?
his sleeve.
cracking the way the Constitution works, like berating
I
the
don't like Bill
Constitution and
Clinton.
abusing their power. Like,
He's-
like
he's
I don't think
saying
I
that
think,
he
I don't think
wants-
it's close the way Trump and Biden. Like I think Biden was like a fantastic president compared to Trump.
He's
Actually,
saying
not
he
close.
likes
mean
it when the
okay?
Democrats do it, but he hates it when the Republicans do it. That's what he's
You
saying.
just said Biden
Well,
Yeah,
or
it's partisan
Biden's
shit, but-
better.
Yeah,
than
Biden was a
Trump.
great president. Absolutely.
You mean the auto pen?
Yeah,
The auto pen was a
I mean,
great
that's
president,
your
that's
that's your alleging. I don't know. You have no evidence to say that he like only used the auto pen, right?
I mean,
No, he didn't only, but the auto pen did a lot of work. It did a
Was
lot of
he-
the heavy lifting.
was he battling
So
the cancer during the
A
presidency or
lot
after?
of heavy lifting.
I don't know. I mean, does battling cancer make you incapable
Oh
of
my
serving as
god!
president of the
I
United
thought
States?
I was autistic.
I'm not saying that. I am saying though that there's a definite diminishment of capacities, whether
Well,
it's
I mean,
physical
hey,
or otherwise.
they're
Wow.
old, dude. I agree. Yeah, Trump too. I mean, he doesn't not exactly the old young buck. he
Trump
used to be,
doesn't
right?
get lost like a Roomba getting off stage.
he
Just-
kind of does.
And I'm
Bro,
not a,
you're
I'm
talking
not
about,
a Trump
You're talking about a guy who
fan, by
didn't even
the
remember
way.
signing us into a wartime act. Like he blamed it on Marco Rubio or whatever.
Look, we're about to lose a piece. How long is it gonna take? This paper, that's a wick.
Like, this is a guy who was just the other day asked about Melissa Hortman, who, like, Minnesota
right
lawmaker
now.
who was murdered in her home. Speaker of the House, I believe, was murdered in her home, and he was like, "Wait, who? Oh, who?" Like,
There's stuff shooting off of it. What's happening?
I hope you don't have any flammable stuff playing around.
Of course he does.
Oh no, I literally have a paper towel underneath it.
Of course he does. I mean,
Everything's-
where's the fun in not?
And there's actually some serious putty underneath it also.
Can we
Okay.
talk about a binary
stuff.
trigger? Because you told
Why?
me you had one.
Binary
I wanna
triggers
talk
are
about that.
a novelty, just like bump stocks.
No, I don't think so at all. You did.
Well,
You said
you're
you had
incorrect.
binary triggers. And you had
Yes,
two
I
different
do,
types
and
of
they're a
it.
freaking novelty, dude. It's like,
They ain't a novelty.
yeah,
Those
you can
things are
stop it by
novelty.
putting it on safe. After, like, if you squeeze and you don't want to have the release go bang, yeah, you can put it on safe. Oh, it fell. Look at that.
No, they have a deactivation for that. I've watched it where if you pull it, and you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's called
shit,
putting
I
it
don't
on
want it to
safe.
go off when I let go.
Yeah, it's putting it on safe. It's literally what I said.
Yeah, you put it
If
on
you
safe.
squeeze and you don't want to have the round go, like another round go off when you release, you put it on safe, and then that will deactivate it for every single
Those are cool,
binary
but
trigger. Which Franklin Armory and Foztech are the only two manufacturers, as far as I know. Are there anybody
how
else?
much are those? Well, I guess it
However,
depends
for
on
what you're trying to get done with that, a forced reset trigger or a super safety
forced
is
reset-
much
Hmm.
better usage, or just pay the $200 tax stamp and get into the
Dude,
full
it
auto
ain't
game like a big boy.
$200. No, it ain't no $200. It's like 10,000 for the tax stamp, and then the gun.
Excuse
It's
me,
like
sir. No,
another
the tax
5,000.
stamp is $200 for
And
an
then
NFA
they-
tax stamp
Then
for an NFA
there-
item.
You
It's $200.
can't buy a new fully automatic. They're all before 19.
There are no new fully automatics that a civilian can buy. That a
Yeah,
normal
that's
civilian
because
can
they're
buy.
really expensive.
A
Yeah.
Tech 9 or a Mac 10 is what you're going to get in the under $20,000 range
Yeah,
generally,
see?
and neither of them are really good. Like
I
unless
like
you
the Mac
take
10
the
9.
pieces
I'd get a
and-
Mac 10 9. That'd be pretty cool.
a Mac 10 9.
Yeah, with the 9mm, because there's Mac 10 45 and 9, and then the 9 is better.
I'm losing
think,
IQ
right?
points, dude.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I don't fucking know. I ain't no expert. I try to know.
If you want to get into a belt fed, you get a fight light upper and an auto sear, like a fully transferable auto sear, or bang, 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 a forced reset trigger. And then you have as close of an approximation to like a saw, a 249 saw that you can for a civilian.
Oh, I want
Under
that too.
20 grand total out the door.
Yeah, no, that's a lot.
Well, like an auto sear these
For
days
that
is about
price, just get
about
a
18,
50 BMG.
and a fight light upper is like 8 grand unless you get it
How
on
did that even
sale,
happen?
20% off near Christmas.
You could get a
some
50
years.
BMG for that,
Who that is?
or less. Like for
What
10
is?
grand, you can get that
You,
M1A1 50 BMG thing.
Page in the house.
an M1A1. You mean an M82?
Welcome.
The
Welcome.
Barrett?
The Barrett, yeah, the
Semi-auto?
Barrett.
The
The
M82?
semi-automatic.
Barrett semi-auto? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's roughly 8 grand. The high end one is around 12 grand.
I've seen one for 12. That's the one I seen. Yeah. I think I've
Yeah.
seen one.
Yeah,
for
they're
10.
at both price points. It's just different different trim
Definitely.
levels.
Definitely.
essentially.
Man, but those are the rounds. Are even expensive. What is it, like $10 a round or something crazy?
Between 5 and 15, depending on what kind of ammo you're buying for a 50 cal for 50 BMG. Yeah. Not
gotta
for
get
belt
the
fed. We're not
silver
talking
black
Madus,
tip.
which is still a relevant firearm, by the way.
Man. That's-
Madus is
I want to get a 454 Casull.
okay.
Just put a scope on the M2.
Abe, let's move on.
Yeah. I don't. My brain is now drained out my ears, I think. So
Are you not a Second Amendment or type of dude?
of course
He's
I'm a
used to
Second
muskets.
Amendment
Back
kind
in the
of
back
dude.
when Abe was around, he was more into muskets and
I got
single
a
shot.
muzzle loader. I like muzzle loaders.
I was an instructor. I was both a PMI and a range coach while I was active duty. No biggie. You still maintain the skill set. Just FYI. That's
Yeah, I did some things
No
with
biggie.
some things this one time.
some of us have done some things with some things.
I like
is
my
this
muzzle
half?
loader. It's a 50 cal.
No, not quite half this panel is vets, or at least a quarter is Marines. But no biggie.
I'm a veteran of the culture war, but I do come from a family of military vets. So
Now he's a social justice warrior.
hell yeah, brother. Nothing wrong with that. Anti-fascist too.
No, claiming that your family is
Do you-
vets is like.
Do you know?
Like,
Oh,
no,
Yuri
I
does-
don't want- it's like saying I have a black friend.
I do.
I got family.
I actually have several. If you can believe
It's-
it.
I went.
You have several family that's
I think
vets or
that-
black friends.
I think.
Both.
I think that went full circle.
Wait, are they the same people?
No.
They came full circle? I'm sorry, Abe. I missed.
I think that was a
Yeah.
full circle. You like looped back on like everything. Like it was amazing. Congruity. It has happened. Welcome. Good job.
Like
The
when,
silence
at
is
the end of-
hilarious too. I say that and everybody's quiet. Like the first time
No,
it's
no,
ever
it's at the
happened,
end of Back
everybody's
to the
just
Future
silent.
3 when the train shows up with Doc Brown and his new family that they've been living their best
Yeah,
life
Yes,
on the
exactly.
time traveling train.
Exactly. Did you watch
Like
the
you had
Yuri
a
clip
school
with
bus.
us, Ryan?
No, I don't think so.
Have you
I
watched
didn't see
Yuri
it either.
Bezmenov before?
I don't know what that is, so I'm guessing not.
You know what's really cool is we're in stage 3, Yuri Bezmenov, because there's 4 stages. You know what stage 4 is? I can tell you about stage 4 if you want to know.
Well,
Tell us about stage
hold
4.
on.
Like I
Well,
said,
that's when
I'm a
you're over
Yuri
800 foot pounds of
Bezmenov
torque
expert.
because you need to get into the stage 4. type
That's
stuff.
true.
I'm a Yuri
That's important.
Bezmenov expert. Yeah, I want to buy the.
Are
books and
you?
stuff. Yeah, no,
Wait.
I am. I know everything he says, but I want to make sure I do make sure. I'm gonna buy. I went to buy the book, and it sold out like right as I was gonna buy it. That's the only. But I still know everything. I
Excuses.
watched his
I
show
think-
over and over and over. I know what he
I
says.
think they're purchasable online
Yeah,
anytime.
I sold out when I went to buy it. It might be back in stock. Well, I don't have no money now. Buy me the book.
Jack, I
Anyway.
picked up the book Unintended Consequences in hardback just about six to 8 months ago.
Tell me about stage 4. What happens in Yuri Bezmenov?
We're gonna play it for you. We're gonna play it right
it's
now.
when you get over
Well, I can
800
tell
foot
you
pounds to
about it.
1,000 foot pounds of
I'll
torque.
tell you, and
is
then you can
roughly when you
listen
need to go to
too.
stage 4.
What-
I will tell you.
Stage 4.
Is it better to hear it
Stage
from you or
4.
from him?
I can tell you, and then you can listen from him to see if what I'm telling you is accurate. If I am an expert,
Okay.
because if you listen before it, you won't know. Because so okay, in stage 4, it's a complete reversal of the first 3 stages, and in stage 4, a lot of these leftists think that they're going to purge right wingers. But if you listen to what he says in stage 4, he says no, they don't purge right wingers. They actually purge their own people. In the same, this has happened in history before, where Hitler purged his own brown shirts.
Okay.
Did they
And,
actually have brown shirts?
I don't
DSA.
Wait, is
I'm
this like a or are you saying that like Hitler
No,
was like left wing or some
they-
shit?
In stage 4,
Oh.
there's a purge where they purge the left.
Yeah. Yeah, first they went for the
because they're-
communists
he
and the
says
socialists.
they're no
or whatever,
longer
yeah.
needed.
Wait, Ryan, are you saying
Okay.
socialists aren't left wing?
National socialists certainly aren't.
Socialists.
That's why they
and
killed the socialists. That's why they killed the communists. Those are like the first people they went after.
No, they were both
Yeah.
left wing. They just hated each other, like leftists,
No,
Yeah,
Nazis
yeah.
are far
like
right.
normal
I'm not a
leftists.
break-
You know,
You,
All right.
might not know it, but
Now
like
we're
normal
very far
leftists that
right.
they will go ahead and call violence in
They're
anyone
fascists. in
that
fact.
they
All
that
right.
they dislike.
Okay.
Just- yeah, it's
Here,
just
let me tell
let's-
you more about stage 4.
I'm
Stage
just
4
gonna
is
play the
called
video.
Normalization. Stage 4 is
Just-
called normalization. That's where they normalize. They don't need
Okay.
the leftist
All right.
doing riots and stuff. They don't need the right in stage
Right.
4. That
Right.
now
Right.
they
Right. Right.
need stabilization.
Okay. I'm gonna play the video with volume, actually.
Subversion. That
You
is
know.
a phrase. Well, you
I'm an
spoke
expert,
several times
I'm telling you.
before about ideological subversion. That is a phrase that I'm afraid some Americans don't fully understand. When the Soviets use the phrase ideological subversion, what do they mean by it?
Ideological subversion is the process which is legitimate, overt, and open. You can see it with your own eyes. All you have to do, all American mass media has to do, is to unplug their bananas from their ears, open up their eyes, and they can see it. There is no mystery. There is nothing to do with espionage. I know that espionage intelligence gathering looks more romantic. It sells more deodorants through the advertising, probably. That's why your Hollywood producers are so crazy about James Bond type of thrillers. But in reality, the main emphasis of the KGB is not in the area of intelligence at all. According to my opinion and opinion of many defectors of my caliber, only about 15% of time, money, and manpower is spent on espionage as such. The other 85% is a slow process which we call either ideological subversion or active measures, активные мероприятия in the language of the KGB, or psychological warfare. What it basically means is to change the perception of reality of every American to such an extent that despite of the abundance of information, no one is able to come to sensible conclusions in the interests of defending themselves, their families, their community, and their country. It's a great brainwashing process which goes very slow, and it's divided in 4 basic stages. The first one being demoralization. It takes from 15 to 20 years to demoralize a nation. Why that many years? Because this is the minimum number of years which requires to educate one generation of students in the country of your enemy, exposed to the ideology of the enemy. In other words, Marxism-Leninism ideology is being pumped into the soft heads of at least 3 generations of American students without being challenged or counterbalanced by the basic values of Americanism, American patriotism. The result you can see. Most of the people who graduated in the 60s, dropouts or half-baked intellectuals, are now occupying the positions of power in the government, civil service, business, mass media, educational system. You are stuck with them. You cannot get rid of them. They are contaminated. They are programmed to think and react to certain stimuli in a certain pattern. You cannot change their mind, even if you expose them to authentic information, even if you prove that white is white and black is black, you still cannot change the basic perception and the logic of behavior. In other words, these people, the process of demoralization is complete and irreversible. To get rid society of these people, you need another 20 or 15 years to educate a new generation of patriotically minded and common sense people who would be acting in favor and in the interests of United States society.
And yet these people who've been programmed and, as you say, in place, and who are favorable to an opening with the Soviet concept, these are the very people who would be marked for extermination in this country?
Most of them, yes. Simply because the psychological shock when they will see in future what the beautiful society of equality and social justice means in practice, obviously they will revolt. They will be very unhappy, frustrated people. And the Marxist-Leninist regime does not tolerate these people. They will join the links of dissenters, dissidents. Unlike in present United States, there will be no place for dissent in future Marxist-Leninist America. Here you can get popular like Daniel Ellsberg and filthy rich like Jane Fonda for being dissident, for criticizing your Pentagon. In future, these people will be simply squashed like cockroaches. Nobody is going to pay them nothing for their beautiful, noble ideas of equality. This they don't understand, and it will be greatest shock for them, of course. The demoralization process in the United States is basically completed already. For the last 25 years. Actually, it's overfulfilled because demoralization now reaches such areas where previously not even Comrade Andropov and all his experts would even dream of such a tremendous success. Most of it is done by Americans to Americans, thanks to lack of moral standards. As I mentioned before, exposure to true information does not matter anymore. A person who was demoralized is unable to assess true information. The facts tell nothing to him. Even if I shower him with information, with authentic proof, with documents, with pictures, even if I take him by force to the Soviet Union and show him concentration camp, he will refuse to believe it until he is going to receive a kick in his fat bottom. When a military boot crashes then he will understand, but not before that. That's the tragic of the situation of demoralization. So basically America is stuck with demoralization, and unless, even if you start right now, here, this minute, you start educating new generation of Americans, it will still take you 15 to 20 years to turn the tide of ideological perception of reality back to normalcy and patriotism. The next stage is destabilization. This time, subverter does not care about your ideas and the patterns of your consumption. Whether you eat junk food and get fat and flabby, it doesn't matter anymore. This time, and it takes only from 2 to 5 years to destabilize a nation, what matters is essentials: economy, foreign relations, defense systems. And you can see it quite clearly that in some areas, in such sensitive areas as defense and economy, the influence of Marxist-Leninist ideas in the United States is absolutely fantastic. I could never believe it 14 years ago when I landed in this part of the world that the process will go that fast. The next stage, of course, is crisis. It may take only up to 6 weeks to bring a country to the verge of crisis. You can see it in Central America now. And after crisis, with a violent change of power, structure, and economy, you have so-called the period of normalization. It may last indefinitely. Normalization is a cynical expression borrowed from Soviet propaganda. When the Soviet tanks moved into Czechoslovakia in '68, Comrade Brezhnev said, now the situation in brotherly Czechoslovakia is normalized. This is what will happen in the United States if you allow all these schmucks to bring the country to crisis, to promise people all kind of goodies and the paradise on earth, to destabilize your economy, to eliminate the principle of free market competition, and to put a big brother government in Washington, D.C., with benevolent dictators like Walter Mondale, who will promise lots of things, never mind whether the promises are fulfillable or not. He will go to Moscow to kiss the bottoms of new generation of Soviet assassins. Never mind, he will create false illusions that the situation is under control. Situation is not under control. Situation is disgustingly out of control. Most of the American politicians, media, and educational system trains another generation of people who think they are living at a peacetime. False. The United States is in a state of war, undeclared total war against the basic principles and the foundations of this system. And the initiator of this war is not Comrade Andropov, of course. It's the system. However ridiculous it may sound, the world communist system or the world communist conspiracy, whether I scare some people or not, I don't give a hoot. If you are not scared by now, nothing can scare you. But you don't have to be paranoid about it. What actually happens now, that unlike myself, you have literally several years to live on unless the United States wake up. The time bomb is ticking. With every second, the disaster is coming closer and closer. Unlike myself, you will have nowhere to defect to, unless you want to live in Antarctica with penguins. This is it. This is the last country of freedom and possibility.
Okay, so what do we do? What is your recommendation?
All right.
So yeah, I mean,
I agree with a lot of what he said.
Yeah, what's hilarious about that, Ryan, is that you said that Biden was one of the greatest presidents we've ever had, and the fact that Biden, in fact, implemented half of what Yuri Bezmenov was talking about between the Ministry of Truth that he wanted to for the government, the federal government to control.
Didn't they get rid of it like months, like a couple months? Wait, can we start with one thing?
The fact that he opened the fucking borders to destabilize
the borders were never open.
The borders were never
EOD's
open.
cooking.
They weren't.
The borders were never open, you guys.
EOD's
The borders
cooking.
were not. We'd never. You guys know we'd never had open borders in the United States, right? At least not in the past like 100 years.
Counterpoint.
Why do you think
that
we had
was
open?
also
Who told you this?
propaganda?
Who told you we had open borders?
Who told
I
me
mean,
we
if
had
you're
open
taking-
borders?
if you're taking over
Did
a
you-
million
the number of illegal immigrants that crossed the border under Biden told me we had open borders. That's what. That's
Are you
what. told
talking-
me.
which
was the
numbers are you
the
referring to
raw
specifically?
statistics, Ryan.
The numbers.
Which numbers
Biden versus Trump. Trump not
Wait, so
allowing
when
anybody
you say
in
open
across
borders,
borders.
when you say open borders, you just mean like more immigration than another president.
Yeah, we're taking about 4 times more immigration than we're supposed to have. Yeah.
How
What do you
about
mean
when
supposed
Texas
to? What's
put
the
up
what's
their
the correct
fences
number of immigrants?
and the U.S. government told them to
The
take it
the
down?
number that the government said we're supposed to have,
Federal
which is like
government.
500,000 a year.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us what is the supposed number that we're supposed to have, Ryan? What would be the
I don't-
ethical
I don't
number
know.
according to you?
I don't know.
How many?
You don't
people-
know? So any
you?
number we give you is unethical to us, right? And you
Okay.
don't have
I mean,
any.
I
since you don't
figure I
have-
believe you.
Since
Yeah,
you
I
don't,
would-
since
I-
you no no
I
no
would-
since you
I
don't
would-
have
I
any
would ask
standard,
questions about it.
since you don't have any fucking standard, any number we say it's unethical, and that's we're
That's fine.
we're right.
I would just ask
That's
why.
simple.
I would just ask why that number. I would just be curious.
The number that it is, whichever it was, it's bad. And since you don't
Okay,
have a
why?
standard, we're right. That's it.
That's it.
Okay, I know you feel that way, but like, why is it bad?
That's not. That's not.
No,
that he
no, no,
feels
no,
that
no.
way. That's the objective truth of the matter.
That's
Ryan.
objective.
Okay, why is it
I
bad?
told you. I told you what was your
You don't
standard.
have
You
a
said you don't know, but we do know what it was.
I
is
know,
bad.
but I'm asking you
and
why
that's it.
why it's bad.
You don't
I
have a
understand.
standard, so you don't have a standard, so it doesn't matter.
It sounds like
our
neither do
standard
you.
is bad, and that's the standard
Despite-
we're gonna use.
Despite whatever my standards are, when you're taking in more than 4 times whatever the federal government says we're supposed to be taking in, I would say that's not what's supposed to be happening. Even though I don't agree with that number from the federal government, why are we taking in exponentially more than what the federal government says we
Well,
should be taking?
Exponentially more?
if
Is it
that number
exponentially
if
more?
that number is 500,000, we take about double that in legal immigrants a year. So I mean,
Yeah, but we're taking that in illegal though, is what I'm saying.
that's what I'm saying. That would mean that we're taking like 4 million a year illegal.
So what's the way to? Well, I mean, like Effigy pointed out in
isn't
chat, like
accurate. I mean, it's a lot
it sounds
worse
like
than
the
that.
law was following the asylum practices during the Biden administration.
No, they weren't. They changed
Yeah.
asylum practices in order to open the border, Ryan. That's
You mean
what happened.
they changed them back from what
executive
Trump
order.
changed them to right before? Is that what?
No,
you mean?
international
No,
law. International law dictates that you go to the next safest country closest to your own. People quite frequently skip in the Western world over to get to Europe and America for welfare benefits.
Yeah, I don't care.
Like
I mean,
those
like
South African
the United States.
refugees.
We're kind of iffy on whether or not we care about international law, right? I mean, we're the United States. What are they going to do? Like we're the
Well,
big,
you're
big
saying
dudes,
you're saying
right?
that you're saying that they're following international law or asylum law.
I think United States law supersedes international law generally.
Yeah, but our asylum law is going to be in conjunction with international law or in lockstep.
Well, you
with
might say it
international law when
should
comes
be.
to
You
that.
might say it should be. But like, if it's not, then that would require a law.
we quite frequently, yeah, I'm saying we quite frequently dictate what international law is when it comes to things like asylum seeking. Like, if we say no, fuck off. If this is a UN resolution or a UN agreement, if anybody on the Security Council says fuck you, those laws don't get passed.
So can I ask for clarification
I am
on you guys?
Charlie
You're just saying
Kirk.
we had open
I wanna
borders,
know what
right?
he's
You're saying we had
got to
open
say.
borders. So what does open borders mean to you guys? Can someone define that to me?
Oh my
A
goodness.
free flow
A free
Yeah.
flow. So we had a free
here's
flow
what
of
I'll tell you what
immigration.
open borders means
Yes.
to me, Ryan.
in comparison
It's
to what
the
it was.
immigration policy and the asylum
what do you mean in
policy
hang
under
on,
the Biden
EOD,
Harris
what-
administration. That was the open border.
Can I talk to
policy,
one
right?
person at a time? It's always so annoying when like five of you want to have a
You are
conversation.
addressing
Well,
the
I
claim
wanna
that I
know
made.
what
I'm
I am
trying to
Charlie
clarify it.
Kirk
So I'm the
has
one
to say.
person you're talking to, right?
Okay, well, Abe was just saying something different than what you were saying, so I guess I'm talking to you, not
I'm
Abe.
just trying to clarify the claim that I made that you're attempting to address. It's the immigration
Okay. What does
policies, the
open borders
asylum
mean to you,
policies we
EOD?
had under Biden Harris. That's open borders.
Open borders is definitionally what Biden's immigration policy is. Is that what you're saying?
Hmm?
Isn't that kind of convenient for you?
You asked.
What is the standard for open borders independent of any president?
I don't know.
Okay,
what
so
is
you're
it-
just
what is
so
the
you're just saying Biden. You're literally just saying Biden bad.
Oh, it sounds so familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah, I bet it does. If you don't listen to anything I say all the time, yeah, I believe that.
Oh,
I'm a
man.
fascist by my own. I'm an authoritarian ultranationalist.
Hey, whoa.
Yeah. Listen, we got a self-identified fascist, and we have a bunch of fascists in denial. So
Well, somebody outright
Wait a
is like,
second. I'm not a fucking lefty like you. What are you talking about?
No, I agree. You're a fascist.
Well,
yeah.
neither
That's what I said. That's why I said I'm not a
neither
lefty.
am I.
Don't
There
call
was
me a
some
lefty.
slander. There was some slander.
Can you
set up
stop
here
calling me a
earlier.
lefty?
No, I'm calling you a fascist. It's a
If
far-right
you want to
ideology.
call me something, call me a monarchist. You can call me that, but you can
Yeah,
you don't wanna
monarchists
call me
are
a fucking
generally-
lefty like
yeah.
you. Yeah, don't call
Yeah,
me a lefty
fascists-
like you
fascists would
are.
probably fuck with
Yeah,
monarchy,
like you
yeah.
are, right?
What is the
Like you are.
fascist?
They
What?
think you are.
Abe, can you play the video that I put over there? Actually, I'm kind of curious about Ryan's opinion on that. There's a lady. There's a Portland.
I still never got a definition for open borders. Can we maybe
yes, you did,
start there
Ryan.
before
I
we go
did.
on to
I
it?
give you a very clearly defined definition.
Somebody give me a real definition. Not what open borders is when Biden has immigration policy. Like that's fucking. You guys all recognize that's silly, right?
What's
Well,
a fascist?
Ryan, can you define
people in-
fascism?
illegally.
Fascism is authoritarian ultranationalism, usually characterized by a historic, mythologized past, often including like really rigid gender roles. Generally, it's about
Mythologized.
consolidating
Gender
power.
role-
What?
gender
It's
roles
absolutely
is fascist.
mythologized.
Wait.
Yeah,
Based on that,
mythology.
Yeah,
that
rigid
was
gender
Stalin
roles.
a
Yeah,
fascist?
absolutely.
Based on that definition, was Stalin a fascist?
Mythologized? I didn't realize that a country's greatness, is a mythology. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Gee,
absolutely.
so
it is.
sexy.
As a fascist, you would definitely understand this, OG. Come on.
But based on
It's
your
not.
definition,
It's not a mythology, and I'm a fascist. Like
No, it
wanting to
absolutely
return,
is.
to American fucking excellence is not a mythology.
When
Oh,
was
it's
America?
confusion.
When did we have the excellence you're referring to?
When didn't we, Ryan? Why does everybody want to come
I'm asking
here?
you. You're the one
Why
saying
does
you want to
every-
return
why does
to
everyone-
it.
why does
What do you want to
everyone wanna
return
come
to? Wait, why are you turning around on me?
Thank you,
You're the
Colin.
one saying you want to return to some specific excellency period. I'm asking you when it was and what was it like?
Before the 1965 Immigration Act is what it was.
When
Okay, and
Andrew
what was it
Jackson
like?
abolished the central banks, that was
Damn
it.
right.
Turn
That
around
was the moment.
refugees.
That's not bad. I like that.
well,
I was
based
just
on
gonna
your
say Reagan.
definition,
What was so
Ryan,
different?
was Stalin or
Ryan,
Mao?
when Andrew Jackson abolished the central banks in the United States, that was the peak time.
Everything was perfect before that, or like
No,
not
that
perfect, I guess?
exact moment was the peak.
When we
That was the
became the
peak.
world hegemon. Even.
What was so peak about that moment?
Before we got the central banks back, in that period.
And why? What's so bad about the central banks, according to you?
Oh, printing money printer go burr. Oh, you saved up your entire life or invested or did anything? Oh,
Yeah,
well, it's not worth shit.
Allowing
You're
private
poor.
investors.
You're a slave
allowing
now.
Private investors and
Do
finances.
you feel like a slave, Grumple?
Do you not? Do you
Not
not?
really. I feel pretty comfy. I say to like, look around. I'm chilling. I do what I
How
want.
much debt do you
I
have?
mean, I don't even make a
No,
ton of money. I
without,
do
no,
what I
Ryan.
want, you know?
Just because you brought it up, I don't want to get into your personal affairs or nothing. But how much debt are you in?
I guess
Or in how
it's
much
nothing,
debt are
nothing
you?
major. Nothing.
But you're in debt.
I won't be able to get out
Define
of.
major.
You run on debt. That's what modern modernity
Well, I run on
is.
debt. I mean, because
You
I made some
run
like
on
bad
debt.
financial decisions. when I
Everybody's
was younger.
running on debt
Like,
in
I mean,
Western
like,
society.
I made enough money to not be in debt right now. I just made bad decisions.
Your
But
money
you're
is
still running
based
on
on debt, Ryan. Your money is debt.
Yeah. So what?
The GDP is based on debt. That's a problem.
Because you don't understand that, I don't think
Why
we
is it
can
a
have this
problem?
conversation.
Well, educate me. Like I mean, if it's so easy to understand, shouldn't you be able to communicate it? Like
It's not because you don't. It's not that easy to understand because you don't.
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't sound like you understand that. As someone who comes from an education background, usually whenever I'm like trying to communicate an idea to people, I just like reframe. I reframe the idea.
What
Like I do with you
education
guys all the
background?
time.
Wait, hang on. Explain that. What education background are you talking about, Ryan?
So I've taught mathematics. I've taught computer science.
So what
I've
grade?
taught, not really like elementary through high school, pretty much.
I taught shooting to Marines.
Awesome.
Ryan, I'm sorry, Abe. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. It's You're good. I'm like baffled.
What's
not
so
old enough
baffling?
to
Abe,
talk
Abe,
about
Abe,
earlier
Abe,
years
what's-
of school,
wait,
right?
Abe, what's so baffling exactly?
It's just a million things.
Name one.
Hey, Abe, check your Cash App.
Sometimes the headache.
Check
is
this
what
out.
it is.
And not that we're grifting or anything like
meat
that, but if you
pies,
guys want to,
Jamaican style meat pies. These are freaking awesome.
What?
Ryan has a
Why
10-minute
would you want a
boot.
Jamaican
If you're
style?
not, if you're
any
not
kind of
eating
food,
jerk,
you're
if you're not
crazy.
eating
That'll make it
jerk,
better, I guess.
if you're not
Now that you
eating
guys lose your
jerk
one
chicken
opposition.
meat pie, that's not real Jamaican meat pie. You know?
hey,
I
Ryan,
don't know. It's from grocery
So-
store. Dude. It says Caribbean.
give me your
food.
opinion of that video.
Really good.
Start 50 seconds on that video that's in the side chat.
Which
Let me know your
hold
opinion.
on.
I mean, if we're kicking Ryan,
I just did that so
The
we could
old
watch
X
the
one
video.
that you
Yeah, so,
sent?
yeah.
Oh, Mr.
they
Bill
kicked
wants to watch
Ryan.
current events and do like real stuff.
I'll play
Mm,
libertarian
keep it
opposition
I
if you
know.
want some
Boring stuff,
opposition.
I know.
Hold on. Stop sharing.
Hold on, I gotta kick that Patrick guy. Hold on.
No,
Wait, I'm
no.
probably the, hang on, Mr. Board
Bye,
Sergeant at Arms.
Patrick.
I know we've talked a few times. However, I'm probably the most libertarian.
Are you
Yeah,
talking about?
wow.
Are you talking about this
Yeah,
one,
right now.
Mr. Bell?
Yeah.
We're all still friends.
Go to about 50 seconds is where the main part is.
Are
know.
you libertarian though, Grandpa?
Yeah, like
No.
I'm somewhere in between.
Hey
Constitution.
guys, listen. I'm curious what
Because of Venn
Ryan's
diagram.
position is on this.
Let him play the video though.
Monarchism is within libertarianism, if you guys didn't know. I know you don't know, but it is.
What?
No, that doesn't make any sense.
All right, I'm going back to my Cash App. Hold on, Patrick.
All right, I'm playing this.
Approach, because I think that the next frontier of fighting fascism is going to be immense government surveillance. So that includes anything from license plate readers to facial recognition technology.
Oh, she's pro
And
this.
It would be really helpful if people who are on the ground, who are able to see some of
Yes.
the technology that ICE is using, if you could photograph it and send it to our offices, that's all information that we can use to try to figure out where we need to target, because it's not freely available to us, all of the tools that they have at their disposal. Recently,
All right.
advocates put together
That's
this
probably
list of
enough there, unless you want to look at
recommendations.
that. But
So who is this lady?
So Ryan, she's a Portland councilwoman.
Aha.
Interesting. You can
I was going to
imagine
guess she's an AI shillbot or big government.
She's
So
she's
Ryan,
saying
if
all
you-
the fascists are hiding in the attics.
Ryan, in the side chat, can you
This is
say your
really good.
opinion of is it okay to fight fascism with fascism?
That's essentially what's happening. You know, I saw a very insightful video recently about Antifa from an Antifa that said when anti-fascism becomes ... fascist. And I think more and more people are starting to wake up to this garbage. Okay, you just have sycophants like Ryan out here who absolutely refuse to admit that anything on their side might be wrong. That having a puppet president probably wasn't a good idea. Having open borders wasn't a good idea. Having a Ministry of Truth in the fucking United States of America was probably not a good idea. They can't.
Well, you
fucking-
wouldn't have it as an
Calling
ideal.
everything you don't like fascism is not a good idea, even on y'all side. Totalitarianism is big gay, and that's coming from
I don't like it
fascists.
either.
Totalitarianism is like the sign of a dying society. It's not any given system. We literally have a dying system.
As your president, I
in
will
place.
protect our nation's sovereignty, secure our border, and work to fix our broken system of immigration. As your president,
And she sends the federal fucking agents down to Texas to lift the barriers that Texas National Guard has put up in order to let these people just cross freely. That's
there's
a
From
pretty
what I
definition of
understand,
an open
I don't have
border.
any
Don't you
receipts
agree?
on it. I don't have any receipts to show videos. From what I understand, there were a few like really heated confrontations between feds and Texas personnel.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Shit almost got kinetic, like heated kinetic. Like, oh, this is gonna get really bad.
Eagle Pass comes to mind.
Oh, that caused other states' National Guard to be sent down there too.
Instead of political instability in the past,
Mm-hmm.
let's look at political instability in the now. What's going on? Has anybody seen what's going on in Portland with the
Yeah, we
National
were
Guard?
watching
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah.
what we were watching at the
We were
beginning.
watching it earlier.
They haven't
It's
showed up
getting
Mr.
good.
yet.
Bill wanted to do commentary on it, and somebody was distracting us. I don't remember who or what or why. Or
It was probably me, Grumple. It was probably me, Grumple.
No, it's all
there
good.
there were some things that just caused, like a lot of weird stuff's going on out there.
Somebody was worried about their teeth or something.
Or wheelchair people that weren't wearing
Oh, that on the screen. Yeah, that was not
certain
appropriate.
levels of.
Certain fascist tactics were kind of used to
certain levels of
guys. Guys, we missed the most important thing. Antifa burnt down Ice Cube's bus because they thought it was an ice bus.
No, that's just funny, bro. That's just funny.
They forgot that Black Lives Matter. I don't know how they forgot that Black Lives Matter, guys.
I mean,
not that Black life. Ice Cube's life doesn't fucking matter, apparently. All the money he fucking invested in that tour bus and to come out to Portland to play those guys a fucking show, and he just burned his damn bus down. I wouldn't be back if I was him. Fuck you people.
Yeah.
Not fuck the police. Fuck Portland. How about that?
Yeah.
They see Portland seem more like Juggalo people. They need their Fago.
Oh,
You're gonna make me spit my beer out.
Oh man is right.
You're a Juggalo person. That's painful. That's an insult right there.
Is
I
it?
used to be a Juggalo.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
So, Bill, do you see Ryan's response in the side chat here, the private
did
chat?
you give it? Let me find it. Running Twitch here for a second. Private. She's asking people to help identify where those surveillance tools are being used by ICE. No, she's asking people to surveil on their neighbor, basically. Among other things there, she's also wanting decentralized government in a militaristic fashion also, which is, I thought, what you said your definition of fascism was.
So the thing is her opening statement was, in order to fight fascism, we're going to have to start employing techniques such as mass surveillance, such as license plate readers, such as facial recognition, which sounds awfully dystopic and a lot like, the People's Republic of China to me. Okay.
Yeah, and who's going to do that? Is it just going to be normal people doing that kind of stuff, Ryan? Or is she asking the state to do that? Yeah. Oregon State or Portland? Yeah, she's asking the local state offices and everything to centralize power to spy on other people.
And here we go. You get another whataboutism. Who cares about that, Mr. Bill? Who cares about the left doing something wrong? That doesn't matter. Did you know about Palantir?
What the heck?
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that is a pretty good whataboutism.
That's typical fucking bullshit, though.
No, it is not. Palantir is of the devil.
Not Palantir. The technique of saying, "Oh no, it's not my side; it's fucking your side." What Palantir is doing is collecting data on federal taxpayers using federal systems and aggregating it. That's what Palantir is fucking doing. It's not. They're not gaining any new information. So.
Did you watch the little video, Ryan? Did you watch the little video? Watch the little video. Maybe you'll understand where she's coming from there.
Again, these totalitarian tactics they're implementing, it's not any one side. Any dying system, any dying society is going to implement them.
It's in the
it
chat,
doesn't
Ryan.
matter what ideology they have. And unfortunately, we were in a dying system.
I'll repost it back there.
I disagree. I think our system is alive and well, and it's on the rebound. And
Well, I mean, you can ignore all the signs and say rah 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 all you want, but
it's
because here's the thing: we are a liberal democratic system at heart, and guess what? Just like any other system that gets totalitarian, it's because the current system is losing power. And it's only going to get worse.
Okay, I don't think Jimmy Kimmel getting kicked off ABC is a sign that we're becoming totalitarian. I don't think
I didn't.
I don't think that's what he's saying.
Immigration.
That's not what he's saying.
I don't think ICE enforcing immigration is a sign that we're becoming totalitarian.
No, there's a whole bunch.
What he's saying.
There's a whole bunch.
Get kicked off. He's back. Nerds.
There's a whole bunch of calling cards.
Yeah, if you actually study history and politics and political systems, you would know those calling cards.
Yeah, if you look at 1913, the creation of the Federal Reserve, you look at 1929, the cap on the House of Representatives, you look at FDR's New Deal, you look at the Great Society programs of the 1960s, you see this happening progressively over time. Like that, for me, that is how I interpret what Orthodox Guy is saying, is like this is happening progressively over time. And you can literally plainly see it over the last century happening. Even you look at Richard Nixon's temporary quote unquote suspension of the gold standard. Like You can watch it happen over numerous presidencies and see it literally happening. And in our lifetimes, it's just happening progressively faster.
Well,
the federal income tax is supposed to be a temporary situation to raise funds to fight the war.
Now that I'm back, can I address this?
Hold on
you guys are just like out. You guys are just.
Oh, I'm sorry. The middle of my sentence interrupted the beginning of yours,
sentence.
Ryan.
I mean, like I was sitting here arguing with you guys from.
Oh, you're so cordial, Ryan.
Barge your way back in.
No, I don't give a shit. I'm not here to be cordial. I never said I was cordial. Maybe you got the wrong guy.
We'll wonder what happens.
Be cordial if your life depended on it. Of course not.
I mean, I think I get along with most people just fine, but not people who are fucking lying in my face, right?
Tax was supposed to be a temporary measure to fund the war, and then well,
this guy,
it's
you're
permanent
now.
now.
Income tax. I don't care.
Well, we also we're just living through the end of through the culmination of all these things, like the end result of them. That's the only thing is we're able to look back and see how it all started, but we can see how it's going to end.
So anyway, this lady specifically says my office is taking more of a data and surveillance privacy approach. So she's talking about data privacy, not the opposite.
What about all the things I just said, Ryan? What about
people describe?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to respond to the fucking video that's played earlier before all the other 8 talking points come. Can I please address one thing at a time before we move on to a new topic?
Ryan, do you realize that sometimes in politics people name things the opposite? Give me just a second. You realize that people name things the opposite of what they kind of actually do.
Okay, so you're saying she's lying. You're saying so that's fine. If you're saying
I don't know. No, I'm not saying she's lying. I don't know who you're talking about right now. I'm saying that this is a common thing.
Well, we watched
so she says that they're talking about using the data privacy approach, specifically taking more of the data and surveillance privacy approach, because I think that the next frontier of fighting fascism is going to be immense government surveillance. She's saying that that's what's happening.
Do you think there's fascism right now?
Yes. She's saying that we are facing immense government surveillance. You guys are misunderstanding.
No,
what's
you're
being told.
misunderstanding.
If there was fascism, you'd be in gulag, Ryan.
You think fascism starts when I get thrown in a gulag?
No. Yeah. I'm just saying.
If I got thrown in a gulag, fascism, you guys would be like, "Yeah, well, he was Antifa," and be defending it. You have no idea. Like we are watching people already get black bagged
that was nonsensical
by unidentified ICE agents, which is what she's talking about.
What you just said was nonsensical. That wasn't a point.
No, it's not. You think fascism starts when I
agree
get sent
with me.
to a
It was
camp,
not a
dude.
point.
People are already being sent to camps without due process.
No, they're not, Ryan.
No.
They literally are.
Is the process that you are due. Not everybody, depending on the situation.
Thank you.
It's
Wow,
different process.
Epic definition.
It's different process. Well, I mean, this is apparently you don't understand what the definition of due process is because you're making a point about it that now you're ranting about it. What do you think due process is?
People are being grabbed off the street, and which the Supreme Court has also just ruled that they can be racially profiled for this. So people are being grabbed off the street by masked agents who don't have to identify themselves. So we don't even actually know if they're always ICE agents. So how do you know?
Wait, are you now bringing in the ICE agents having face coverings so their families aren't in danger? Thing from cartels?
I think these people are hiding their faces because they know that if Trump, if the right doesn't end up in power eventually, they are going to be fucking charged. Because they're doing crimes.
That's why.
They're not doing crimes.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, we're gonna come after them. We're gonna fucking charge them. They're gonna serve time. Yeah, they're gonna serve time for their fucking crimes. Absolutely.
Because people like you try to attack them and their lives and the people around them are at risk because of you. That's
the crimes of black
is that what you're saying?
No, it's not even that. It's to protect them and their families from cartel activity.
Hey,
have you bought Rachel's book yet, Ryan?
Well,
no, I'm not buying Rachel's dumbass book. No.
Rachel's book yet.
It's too prone.
It's really good.
No, dude, there's way more important things going on in the world than Rachel's retarded book about feminism.
It's
like what?
Why do you have to be so friggin' rude, Ryan?
What? Rachel's a moron. I'm not gonna read her dumb book.
Hey, I gotta go. I'll be watching you later.
Bye, loser.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Depends on it.
Bye, loser. Okay, don't talk to me then. Let someone else who's actually gonna engage.
Shut up, idiot. Shut up.
I thought you were leaving.
Okay? I'm not talking to you. Who did I say?
Oh my god.
Did I say Ryan, retard? I said Abe. Fucker. Have a good panel, Abe.
No, I mean you're heading out. Keep it sexy, man.
Fine. Okay, so you guys recognize. Again,
I can engage with you, Ryan.
So this lady is not calling for mass surveillance. You understand that, right?
No,
Who's
no,
going
she is.
to
She is.
copy what ICE did?
She
basically, isn't it?
absolutely is.
No, she's
She
explicitly
1,000%
not.
is.
She's asking
Okay,
people
so
to help
she
identify
explicitly
where
is.
ICE is. Hang on,
You're
she's
just
asking people to
incorrect,
identify
and
where
you're
people are
yelling
using
at
that
us
She
about
said,
surveillance.
Brian. Here's what she said. Okay, let me just reiterate what she said. I'm not going to make an argument. I'm just going to reiterate the words that came out of her mouth. In order to fight fascism, we need great government surveillance. And in order to achieve this surveillance, we
Why
do
is
not
there
have
a
the
rainbow
resources
flag?
in Portland on the city council in order to do that. So I want you guys to go out there and look at what they're doing in order for us to be able to identify it so that we can employ it against you.
Yes, we want to identify the mass surveillance tools that ICE is using right now. Yes, I agree with her.
And use it to do the same thing. So
Yeah,
if
and
ICE
you
is
do
doing
the
something
same
fascist,
thing.
To
Hold on,
identify
Ryan.
what's happening. It's the
Ryan,
opposite.
calm down. If ICE is fascist, you say
Why is
ICE
there a
is fascist,
rainbow flag?
and they
Yeah,
want to
you've
copy
mentioned
what
patience.
ICE is doing.
Uh-oh.
Are they doing something fascist at that point?
Wait, what?
If you're saying that ICE is acting in a fascist way by having the surveillance and kind of going after people, and she's doing something that wants to imitate what ICE is doing, is she therefore acting fascistically?
I don't think she's trying to imitate what ICE is doing. I think she's trying to
you
identify
just
what
said
ICE
that
is
she
doing.
was.
No,
No, I
wait,
didn't.
wait, hang on, Ryan. You're
You
right.
keep
You
saying
don't
that.
think.
I don't agree with you.
No, Ryan was correct. He said he doesn't think. I'll agree with that.
Epic meme. I thought you weren't going to talk anymore, Grumple.
That was
It's-
good.
Well, you said it, dude. I was just agreeing with you. I don't think you do either.
Wow, that's cool. All right, I guess we settled that.
Smashed.
That's beautiful. You're
So
Don't
doing
make
it.
it-
here's the thing.
Abe,
Ryan,
you
is that
honestly
there's such-
patience of a
there's
saint.
The thing is that you're not engaging with what was actually said. You're
There's
just lying
such
about it, or you're
cognitive
like
dissonance in
ignoring
your
what
mind.
she's
Who's
trying
lying
to say.
about what now?
In a
Oh my God, Grumple! I thought you were going to talk to me. Shut the fuck up.
In a 20-second clip, you've completely reversed the messaging of what the lady was saying.
No,
because
you
don't
guys
like
are doing
it.
that. You're gaslighting about it right now. You are the one reversing the message, dude.
We all
we
heard the
rewatch
same
it?
thing.
It's
Yeah, and I just
literally
watched
fact-
it. I just
like,
watched it and repeated
literally
it to you.
the script of EOD just literally read the script. of
No,
what
he
she
literally
said.
didn't. He
Like
gave
the
his own.
transcript.
He gave his own interpretation of it. He wasn't reading
Wait, can you
shit.
pull it up again? Can you pull it up again?
Yeah. Let's watch it again. Why not?
You watch the
Yeah,
whole
just
thing if
should.
you want to make
The
Brian
whole
happy.
thing. Yeah.
All right.
'Cause I heard the exact same thing from the like.
I
That's the
bet you did.
transcript,
Yeah. No, I believe you. I believe you. No.
It sounds like you're being facetious, but
No, I think your brain is fucking
Push play?
poisoned. Yeah. I think you guys are brainwashed.
no, my brain is poisoned.
Yeah.
Prestigious. You
Here we
just said
go.
the magic word of the day. Ding, 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 ding. Hold on, let's get the bell.
All right, so here's what council is currently looking into. Right now, some of our
Sorry.
offices are looking into doing a ban on ICE agents being able to mask up and not be identified. This has been a huge issue because people are getting
Based.
kidnapped off of our streets, and it could be just any random guy in a mask telling you that he's a federal agent when it could
Great
just
point.
be a kidnapper. So
Yeah, great point.
obviously that's a huge issue. There are folks at the congressional level that are trying to get a mask ban passed, but they might not have the votes to do it. And again,
They're
because
gonna
of
love
the
Arrest
supremacy
and kidnapping.
clause, we are trying to look into any and all options, but that doesn't mean that we are going to
They're
be
gonna
able to
love
pass
stage
something
4.
that will actually be able to be implemented. Councillor Samir Kanal is researching policies regarding munitions and tear gas because we know that's something that is heavily impacting the health of our residents in Portland. My
So, can
office
you
is
pause for
taking
one
more
second?
of the data and surveillance.
So what she's just pointing out right there is that they're looking into policies to help protect people from those tools, right? You agree?
I feel,
Like you
like-
understand what
No.
she just said about
Gas.
about munitions and tear gas. She's not saying we're looking into policies to get
Right.
access to those to use them against ICE agents. She's talking about policies to help protect people from ICE agents using those. Do you agree?
There, I want to make.
Yeah.
a
Do you
point.
think she,
Can I make
Ryan?
a- Can I make?
You
a
think she's
point?
assuming
They
that?
already have those.
You think
I
she's
know. I
assuming that-
understand ICE has those. That she's looking for policies to prevent them from
Not
using them.
ICE,
That's what she's talking
dumbass.
about. Yes, ICE.
You think she's assuming that only
No
ICE
ICE,
do not have
dumbass.
those?
Did you see what
When do
Yuri
those?
Bezmenov
Wait, Ryan. When
said?
do those tools get used?
By
Yuri
ICE
Bezmenov.
and just to break up protests.
No, when? In what kind of situation
ICE
do those
doesn't
tools get
bring up
used?
protest.
They seem like they're using them in just on like random ass people who are protesting.
It's when
Were you
the, it's
watching
when the
the
safety
protests
of
in
federal
June
officers
2020?
are at risk,
That's
and they
me,
they need crowd control measures in order to bring these people out and let them do their fucking jobs. That's when they get used.
That's the regular popo in the riot.
I will say
Yeah, I
Ryan said
agree.
we should
That's when
watch
they
the
do
whole
it
thing,
too.
so we
Yeah.
should do what he said in the beginning, which is watch the whole thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
surveillance privacy approach because I think that the next frontier of fighting fascism is going to be immense government surveillance. So that includes
there you go, right there.
license plate.
I understand. Okay,
She just said it.
She's describing what they are doing, right? She's
No, she
describing that's what
literally
ISIS is doing.
verbatim said to fight
Dude, you guys are
fascism.
so bad.
mass.
It's crazy. It's
We'll
so
run that
crazy.
shit
There's
back.
no way you
Run
believe
that
this
shit
shit.
back.
There's no way you
Still
believe
haven't
what you're
finished it.
saying
We
right
should
now.
watch the whole thing.
Wait, believe the thing that she just said?
Don't you believe your lying ears?
Just listen.
Ryan, do you not
Exactly.
do you not know what she
on the
just said?
internet.
Did you miss it?
Play it. Just play it. Keep playing.
No. Rewind it about a minute.
I know what she
Just
said.
start
I understand
back.
what I understand how
No,
you're
no.
interpreting it, and I want you to
49 is
think.
good.
No,
49
a little bit.
literally
Critical
what she
thinking.
said.
I understand what she
Critical
said.
thinking.
Critical thinking.
Literally interpret what she said.
What
I
did
am.
Yuri say?
Need more mass government surveillance. Literally what she
That's
said.
not. She didn't say that. She didn't say we
She
need more mass
literally
government
said that.
surveillance.
Okay, can we just
Let's
play
watch it.
For
Play it.
fuck's sake.
Let's watch it.
Is heavily impacting the health of our residents in Portland. My office has taken more of the data and surveillance privacy approach because I think that the next frontier of fighting fascism is going to be immense government surveillance. So that includes
The frontier. The frontier is immense government surveillance, right? You agree that's what she said? The frontier
No,
is
she
immense
said the
government
frontier
surveillance.
fighting
The
fascism
frontier
is mass
Yes.
surveillance.
That's the
She
frontier
said
where
that's
we
what
want to
she
fight.
wants.
She wants to fight on the frontier
mass
of immense
surveillance.
government surveillance. Do you understand that?
She wants to fight fascism with mass surveillance. Is
Dude,
literally
you are
what she
so
just said.
dishonest. Like I know
She
some of you are
literally just
lying
said
words.
that.
I don't know which ones of you are just like so fucking dumb you don't
There's no
understand what she said
dishonesty,
right now.
Ryan. She
literally just
literally
said it.
said that.
She is saying that's the frontier she wants to fight on.
Mr. Bill brought the video up. What do you say?
Right?
Mr. Bill?
She wants
Yes.
to do that.
She's in
Ryan, how are you
government.
misunderstanding? You
Yes,
literally
she's in
just said
government.
that's the frontier she wants to fight on. She's advocating for mass
She's
government
not advocating.
surveillance.
Keep playing it. Keep playing it.
No, she literally just said it, dude. How do you?
She's literally
how
not,
do you
dude.
say
She's fighting
we're being
against it.
disingenuous?
She's fighting
when she
against
literally
it. You
said
don't
that, and you
understand
just
what's being told to
confirmed
you.
That's what she said.
Yuri Bezmenov.
Shut the fuck up with the Yuri Bezmenov. That's retarded.
Maybe that's what she meant, but what she said was she wants to use mass surveillance to fight.
No,
fascism.
she did.
No,
No,
she
you are
said Yuri
you are
Bezmenov.
lying. That's not what she said. She said
I'm
that's
not
the
lying. That's
frontier
how I'm
that they're
interpreting
fighting
it. I'm
on.
not trying
That
to
she
lie.
said.
Here's the
That-
right
play it
of
again.
Coco.
Play it again. Go back.
Yeah.
Play it again.
All right.
My office has taken more of the data and surveillance privacy approach because I think that the next frontier of fighting fascism is going to be immense government surveillance.
That's
So
the
that includes
frontier,
anything
right?
from-
That's
Of
that is the
fighting
frontier.
She
fascism.
wants to fight
Yes.
fascism with
Of fighting fascism.
Stop adding in the with that. She is saying the frontier, right? The frontier is immense government
That's what she
surveillance.
wants.
You
The
understand
English,
that, right?
the English language. Listen to what she says. She says,
Oh my god, you guys are so fucking dishonest. It's crazy.
"I
said
like
Nobody's
I'm
being
literally
dishonest
not
here.
being dishonest."
No, you're
at all.
literally not. Can you wait? Can you
I'm
try to
listening
steel
to
man
what
what I'm
she's
saying?
saying.
Can you try to steel man what I'm saying? Just for 1 second.
I actually agree. Okay, let me. I'm gonna try to take your view and let's go to the end of the video. I'm gonna try to take.
Wait,
your view
wait. Before we do, can you steel man my point of view before you say you're taking it?
So yeah. Okay.
No, he
I'll-
said he'd steel man it after.
No, I don't
Calm
care. I
down,
want to
Ryan.
steel man it
No,
before we
I'll
watch
steel
it.
man
No,
it now.
fuck
I'll
off.
steel man it now.
You can want to have
okay.
Yeah, I know. And he's
He's
agreeing
just
to
let
it.
him do
Shut
it.
up, Grumpo, and let him do it.
Just let him do
I'll
it.
steel man it
No.
now. I'll steel man it now.
No,
is
I'm
that-
not gonna
Is that
you,
from
Ryan.
Ryan's point of
On
view?
your
What
tip.
she's saying is, from Ryan's point of view, what she's saying is, on the frontier of fighting fascism, she believes essentially, from Ryan's view, that she's saying mass surveillance, fighting mass surveillance, will be on the forefront of fighting fascism.
Yes,
i.e.
exactly. That is what she's saying.
Yeah, so that is Ryan's. So you agree that I'm steel manning your point of view right now, and that is
well. Let me. I would say it is a little bit different. I would say
Like
more
you
like
said,
what
yeah.
she did, which is she's identifying a particular frontier where she wants to fight, and that is on the frontier where the mass government surveillance is. That's what she's saying. But
Okay.
keep playing. You'll see. You'll see what I say actually makes sense with what she says next.
all right.
Why are you
Fast
gay?
Because we know that's something that is heavily impacting the health of our residents in Portland. My office has taken more of the data and surveillance privacy approach because I think that the next frontier of fighting fascism is going to be immense government surveillance. So that includes anything from license plate readers to facial recognition technology. And it would be really helpful if people who are on the ground, who are able to see some of that technology that ICE is using, if you could photograph it and send it to our offices, that's all information that we can use to try to figure out where we need to target, because it's not freely available to us, all of the tools that they have at their disposal. Recently,
Exactly.
advocates
She's trying to
put together
identify
a
the
list of
tools, right?
recommendations.
Wait, actually, Ryan,
Also,
I'll steel man
actually-
you.
Dude, no,
She
because I'm
I'll
right.
steel
You
man
don't have to
wants
steel
it,
man. We all
but
just
she
heard
didn't
her.
say it.
I actually agree with
No,
Ryan.
no,
now.
Ryan, I'll steel man you right now. She obviously wants that, but she didn't say it.
What do you mean she obviously wants it? She's talking about fighting against it. What are you talking about?
I actually agree with Ryan
she's
now
not.
after
She
hearing
doesn't
more.
want to. She's talking about the tools to fight against fascism are going to be
No,
these
she's
government
talking about the tools of fascism.
Yeah, I agree with Ryan now. Actually, after hearing more, I think that after hearing the previous context in the beginning of the video and hearing more of this context, she is trying to fight against like mass surveillance and
I tend to
government
agree with
abuse.
that, and I have to blame Mr. Bill for starting us at 50 seconds in, but
I'll take a little heat for that one there, but Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan, I don't think anybody here is being disingenuous, though.
Okay,
But-
they were.
Yeah, no,
can everyone
I'm-
apologize to me now? Everyone's gonna apologize to me, right? Because I was right.
I wasn't being disingenuous.
You're not getting any more of an apology than what I already said.
Wait, you're saying that we're disingenuous right off the bat, like we're being dishonest, lying
I said
on
I don't know
purpose,
which
which
ones
there
you
was
are.
no
so
lie.
Some of you I think were.
What is
That's okay.
Look at what the thing says there. I can't read it.
Addressing everybody as one person is troll tactics, Ryan. You're better than that.
indeed. I know he's not. But at the end of the day,
Wait, I literally split you up. I literally said some of you were doing that and some of you aren't.
What happens every time Trump says something, Ryan, is you look at it with a fucking microscope and you say this word was wrong, therefore everything Trump says is wrong. You reap what you
Talking
sow.
about,
You
dude?
reap what you sow. Now we're
You're just deflecting. You're just fucking
looking
deflecting.
at your
You're
fucking
not- you're not-
politicians with the same
Okay,
scrutiny.
okay.
That's what you get. Okay.
Yeah, but when we just did the scrutiny, we found that I was correct in my analysis.
Yeah, well, when we do the scrutiny on Trump,
I
we
still
generally
think
find
she
that
wants
we're
to
correct in our
mass
analysis.
technology.
So
Nobody cares what your anal in anything. Ryan, calm down.
I'll take my W and I'll mute for a minute.
Oh, there isn't an W there, Ryan. Okay,
Can
because
we-
a
can we
city
play- just
council
play
has
it all the way through to the
authority-
end
Play it all the way
again?
through
A
from
city
here now.
council
Yeah.
has no authority in order to stop the federal government from enforcing federal law. So all
Play
of this is completely political theater.
Play it from here or play it from back.
Well, the police cannot enforce it. The local police cannot enforce it. But anyway, we don't
They
have to get
can't
into that.
stop ICE from doing their fucking job, though.
Well, they can't stop ICE, but they can. The local police cannot enforce it. I mean,
Sure, that's not what she's trying to do, though. She's trying to incriminate ICE and say that somehow what ICE is doing is wrong because they're using
Because it is.
license plate cameras and
Mass
facial
surveillance. All the shit you
recognition.
guys were just crying about is what they're using. Yeah.
Who was just crying about what now?
You mean what the local
I haven't
PD
I'm
has?
trying to agree with you, and now I feel bad.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. Here's the thing: is I haven't seen any evidence of ICE using mass surveillance fucking technology. I think that's complete fucking horseshit.
Yeah, 'cause you don't pay
what
fucking
really
attention.
happening
Well,
You
the
just
federal
have no idea.
government's
they're using
been like
ethical
prism and
law enforcement tactics in order to track.
Do you have any
down
idea of the
criminals
stuff that
and bring
the
them to
federal government
justice
has been doing with
through due
Palantir?
process by bringing them to court and then sending them to prison and then exporting them from the country. So
I have
that
a
is
question.
due process.
Ryan, are you on the libertarian left? Only because I'm curious.
There is no
to some
libertarian
degree,
left.
Yeah, I'd say I'm sympathetic to like anarchist left ideologically, but not like not pragmatically necessarily. Like I believe in
the
Constitution,
left is
I believe in the
antithetical
American
to
project.
libertarianism.
I don't necessarily disagree with that, Grumple. I'm just curious because he kind of sounds libertarian left. Based
I'm
on
like
what
bottom
I'm
left of the political
like
compass,
Voosh?
absolutely. 3 arrows down. Yeah.
No, not like Vouch. Not like Vash.
Yeah, no.
Definitely
You
a
get some
bottom.
pony shit.
Wait, are you a big Vouch
not the
guy?
horse, not the horse fucking, not the lolly, not the Pokemon fucking, but ideologically.
Yeah, I mean that's who you're associating with on that because that's the only people.
I mean,
that claim that.
I literally just disavowed him basically, but like, I mean, like ideologically, he has some like base.
That's
takes,
like saying I agree with Destiny except for the violent stuff, right?
I do agree.
Wait,
with a lot
what
of
violence has
says,
Destiny ever
yeah.
done?
Yeah. Well,
I do agree with a lot of what
advocated for
Destiny
quite a
says. Yeah,
bit.
even though I disavowed
He
Destiny
said
and
that
I
Corey
like.
Competori deserved to die. He said that anybody
Yeah, I
who goes
don't
to a
agree with
Trump
that.
rally deserves to die. He says that it's great that Charlie Kirk is dead. He's laughing at Charlie Kirk's wife. He's saying that anybody on the right or anybody on the left who's saying that we need to tone down the rhetoric is a pussy cuck, this, that, and the other fucking thing.
Yeah, but
I
he's
don't agree
literally a
with him there.
pussy.
Although,
cuck,
but I
so
do
it
agree.
doesn't
I do.
matter.
What I do agree with
Isn't
him
it
on
so
is that the
hypocritical?
people.
and that's the
Yeah.
one unifying fucking degree.
Wait,
of-
hang
of
on,
what-
EOD.
Can I say what
He
I-
said anybody who says tone down the rhetoric is a quote pussy cuck when he's
Yeah,
literally
on the left.
been
He's
a,
saying the left.
like
No, he's saying
a
the
dude
people on the
that
left who are
watched
doing that
other
instead
people
of
bang
calling
his wife.
He's
Mhm.
he's not married anymore.
He did say that.
No, while he still was married, I believe he actually
Sure,
watched
yeah.
other dudes bang his wife. Which I mean, it's for
probably.
him to just to
I
use that
think
as a
she probably
pejorative.
also watched him fuck
is,
other girls, but yeah. I
It's
mean, not that it
hilarious.
really matters that much.
It is hilarious.
Wait, Ryan, do you
No,
think
no,
that
I was making a point about him using that as a pejorative. Is that's all?
when
It's just a
Destiny,
simple like side point. I found it funny.
when Destiny and Nick were doing streams together, was that golden era? Let me ask you that.
I didn't like when he had. Wait. You mean what do you mean streams together? Like when he had chicken and waffles? I didn't think that was a good idea.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, violating federal law, like with Sanctuary Cities. Yeah, Mr. That's the whole thing.
I mean, I've always been critical. I was a Destiny fan for a long time, but I was always critical of him. Like, if you go back to the 2022 or early 2023, you'll find like one of his most viewed debates. It's not with a big name. It's with me. It's like it has like 500,000 views, and it's us talking about math. Like, I'm not.
One of Destiny's most viewed debates has 500,000 views. Yeah, I'm sure, Ryan. I'm sure.
I said one of the ones without a big name. When it's just Destiny, like there's almost no other video that has as many views as the one that we were arguing about.
Wait, were you playing against him in League of Legends at the time, or what?
No, I don't play fucking League of Legends. We were arguing about this,
I don't.
This math book.
No,
there was this like anti-racist math thing for teachers.
Oh my goodness!
What's
Okay,
anti-racist?
Yeah,
I thought Nick Destiny streams together were golden era, bro. That was great.
I mean, I think some of the debates were good, but like I don't know. I think I don't know.
I think that was good for
Destiny
society.
contributed a lot to normalizing Nick Fuentes. Yeah, I don't think it was.
Well,
good.
I don't know. Maybe it did contribute.
I've also
to doing
debated
that.
Nick Fuentes, by the way. I've also talked to him.
Really?
Yeah, on Modern Day
Did
Debate.
you ever tell him he was a little bitch?
That's like bragging about wearing a
kinda
thong at
did.
the gym, dude.
What?
That's like
Okay,
bragging about
it-
wearing a thong at the gym.
I mean, like, I'm not saying I'm proud of it. I'm just saying I've done it.
Yeah, what you've also
So you're
done is
saying you
okay.
normalized Nick Fuentes is what you're saying because you accused Destiny.
I
of
don't
doing
think
that.
I had the platform. I mean, no one knew who I was. I was like the least famous person on that panel, like, which is not saying that much.
So
but-
was it like a stringy one, or was there some material to it?
What do you mean? It was a 3v3.
The thong that you
on
wore at the
Modern Day
gym. You
Debate.
just said you did.
What? Oh,
It was
thong?
a 3v3.
Oh, I don't know. What you're...
Okay.
You weren't
Yeah.
a thong at the gym. Yeah, that's
It was
what I said.
me,
It's like
Stardust, and
bragging about that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, it was 4v4 because it was me, Stardust,
Well,
Hunter
that's even
Avalon, and
worse for you.
Doobie,
So
and we were going against Nick Fuentes.
Hunter
Kate-
Avalon is one of the worst people in the history of ever.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
truly.
I mean,
Hunter
like,
Cryalone.
I think he's kind of
Don't
annoying. He
fuck
was kind of
about
annoying in that fucking debate too. But like, I don't think he's like the worst person. He's just kind of
So
annoying.
all of
He's
these
one of the worst
things that
content
you've done,
creators in the
Ryan,
history of ever. Waste of
Okay.
time to even interact with.
all of it pales.
Okay,
in
I don't
comparison
watch
to
his
you
content. I
saying-
just debated alongside him once.
I
Like,
don't either. I had to interact with him on a few panels, and no thanks, ever.
All of this pales in comparison
Welcome,
to you
Jack.
saying that having a shadow president was a good thing, having open borders was a good thing, and having a Ministry of Truth was a good thing.
I don't agree.
Well, I mean, you can
that
have
we
a
had
robot
any-
as the president, right? The auto pen is a robot, so I mean,
I mean, truly,
hey,
yeah.
There we go.
I don't agree that we had a shadow president. I think we're closer to that now with Stephen Miller.
And try to understand whether or not that auto pen had a more significant impact than.
What's your evidence that Biden wasn't aware of what he was signing? Name one example.
He got
One
lost
example.
walking off a fucking stage.
One example.
Ryan.
He was a-
One
he was a
example.
Roomba?
One
He get
example.
lost walking off a goddamn stage.
Name one
He was a Roomba?
example of legislation that you think Biden signed with the auto pen that he was not aware of. One single example.
Most of the
Everyone
pardons
wait,
that
because he
happened
has
right
none. He has
before-
fucking none. He's
Most of
just
the
talking out of his
pardons
fucking
right
ass.
before he left office.
A
I'm
lot of this
saying
shit has become truisms for
most
you guys,
of the
but you
pardons
don't
right
know
before he
critical
left
thinking about
You
it.
asked for an example. I'm saying all or most of the pardons right before he left office.
Sure.
In
You think those were
in
auto? You don't think
November,
Biden
December,
decided
January.
to pardon his son?
I
Not
said
his son,
all or most.
Dr.
There were
Fauci,
thousands.
half of his
Ryan.
cabinet, all
Not
of
his
the
son.
people in his family.
Obviously, nepotism. You're going to get your kid out of trouble. Yeah, no, like no blame. Like, yeah, of course, but thousands. It was like close to 3,000 pardons.
I know Trump did.
That
Trump
happened
definitely
in the
did.
last few months
Oh, yeah,
before he
so-
left
so
office.
There we go again with the
That's a
whataboutism.
two-quote question.
That's what I'm
Actually
saying.
address the issues with the Democrat Party. We have to just be Trump.
Well, he's the president. Sorry. I mean, you guys are the ones who voted him back in. Like, I didn't think it was a good idea.
I didn't vote him back in. Who's you guys?
Who was you guys? I didn't vote for him.
You guys didn't vote base. Good for you.
No, we didn't vote for Biden. You just said
I'm talking
you
about Trump.
guys
I'm
are the
talking
ones who
about
voted him
Trump.
back
I
in.
just said Trump. I was talking about Trump, dude.
I voted Noda.
I voted for Biden, and I voted for Harris.
That's because you're a fucking idiot.
Noda.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, we knew that. That was a fucking given.
So you it was racially motivated. Your how you vote for president? Ryan?
Apparently.
Yeah, I voted for him because he was black.
You voted for Harris because she's black. That was
You voted
I
for
voted for
him
Biden
because he was
black.
Are
I
you
wanted to be
calling
black.
Kamala Harris a
Harris
man?
isn't black.
I voted
Ryan?
for Joe Biden because he was black.
Oh, okay.
I voted
If
for
you
Noda
had said
'cause he
Bill
was white.
Clinton, that would attract. Biden. I mean, no, sorry. You
Also,
can't-
Harris
you
is
can't get
black.
away
She's
with
half
that
black and half Indian or whatever, right?
No,
Oh, my
she's
goodness. No, nobody's.
What do you mean,
Nobody's
no?
even questioning.
she's
that.
Indian.
I mean, they literally just said she was. Someone on the panel literally just said she wasn't black, but so I mean, obviously
Oh.
people are questioning it.
Oh, I mean, check out her family history, dude. Yeah, there's like a lot of Jamaican, yes.
lot of what?
Black, not so much.
You don't think like a lot of Jamaican people are black?
No, there are a lot of Jamaican people. who are
Biden
black.
pardoned
Just,
80
Kamala,
people.
Kamala's
80,
family isn't one of them,
people,
though.
not
They own
thousands.
slaves.
Who said Biden pardoned thousands of people?
Last time I checked, it was like close to 3,000 people.
Yeah.
Okay, where did you learn that?
I'm gonna Google it right now.
From what I mean, multiple sources, just hearing what happened. Even
Okay, can you find one?
It was like between 2,500 and 3,000 people that were pardoned
Over 4
in
years,
the last
Biden
3
issued
to 4
80
months
pardons.
of
This is from
Biden's
Pew
presidency.
Research. Pew Research says over 4 years, Biden issued 80 pardons. There were 4,000 commutations. Is that what you're talking about?
You're saying 80 pardons.
Yes, 80 pardons, according to Pew Research.
That's not correct. You need to go check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Okay, I'm going to post in the back. Since you think it's not
4,000
correct,
people.
You're going to give us a better source, right?
It says
I've got a
Google
better
says
source for you right here.
4,000.
You have a better source than Pew Research.
Oh yeah.
How about Google?
President Joe Biden granted 4,245 acts of clemency during his time
What
in
it
office,
might
which
say.
includes
Those are
pardons
pardons?
and commutations far surpassing any previous president. That's what
Yeah, that's
Trump
what
was
mine
referring
says
to.
too.
So, like I said, 80
what mine
pardons and
says.
4,000 commutations, right?
So again, like what
what's the
your
commutation?
contention here is that there's some problem with the word use. This is a semantic
No,
argument.
they're
and
different
it-
things.
it
They're fucking
completely
different,
lacks
dude.
Substance. It completely
Pardons
lacks
are
any
not
substance at all.
commutations. Commutations are not
That's what I'm trying to
pardons.
say, Yuri Bezmenov. Sorry.
Okay,
Do
I'll
you
say
know what a
4,000
commutation is?
commutations. I'll say 4,000 people
Okay.
being removed from incarceration. Never
Yeah.
mind pardons. Okay, I'll say 4,000, or I was saying close to 3,000, around 3,000. That's what I was remembering, somewhere in that region. However, that gets the point across. It's not. It's not in the millions. It's not in the double digits. It's somewhere in that region of hey. People are out of incarceration.
So commutation is about
regardless
changing
of
a legal
commutation
sentence to a
or-
less severe one. So it doesn't. So wait, if a commutation is less severe,
Ryan, I just gave you the dub on that one. However, now
Cool,
the point
I'll
is
take it. I'll move
the
on.
same
I don't
point,
care. I take
except
a lot of
using
dubs.
different word.
I can't handle them all like every moment. All right, I understand. I'm right all the
Oh
time.
yeah,
I get it.
you're gonna call for double dribble.
Also,
on
I'm
that
also
one.
very handsome, by the way, if you want to mention that. But so commutation is
You gotta
specifically
chill out
substituting
on
one thing
it.
for another. So
It
commutation
doesn't matter,
can be
Ryan.
reducing a sentence, doesn't mean getting rid of a sentence. You understand that?
Okay, so here's the thing.
No, it's
did
getting those
more
people
than
out of
Any
jail.
previous president prior to
incarceration.
himself. Okay, he did more
Okay.
of that than anybody before him.
Yeah, and then Trump came in and did more pardons than anybody ever.
That's not true.
Like this,
Yeah,
You know
name-
about
name-
drone
how?
strike?
Name a
Mo-
single
more
president who did more pardons
Obama
than Trump.
drone
Name
strike
one.
and
Has
deported
nothing to
more
do with
people than
pardons.
any
We're
president.
not talking about
Trump
fucking
did.
drone strikes. We're talking about pardons.
And deported more people than any president ever.
Okay, I thought you guys liked that.
And drone strikes and well, I mean, you want to bring up like nonsensical shit that's not.
What's nonsensical about the say?
We were-
I
I
just
was
said a
trying
true
to,
thing.
like-
You guys denied it.
I'll
and now-
I'll say it. Outright. Okay, hey, maybe I used the wrong word. Maybe I said pardons, and they weren't
Yes,
actually
you did,
pardons.
and we already
My
moved on.
bad.
We already know you were wrong
Whatever.
about that, Grumple. It's fine. Yes, I understand. I won that. Yeah.
The number of the thing that we were talking about, that's what I was trying to get the point across. And
Yeah, so you were
okay,
talking about
maybe they weren't
commutations.
pardons.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Getting people out of incarceration,
You know, that's not
more
necessarily
than anybody
no, wait,
ever,
wait.
and it was around 3,000.
Lessening
DOD
a
has
sentence,
like 4,000.
lessening a sentence
Okay?
doesn't mean that you're letting them out of jail, right? You might give them less time in jail.
No,
right?
but that's what happened. By lessening it, it's like, oh, hey, now you're past the end of it. Now you're out.
Okay, so I have a graph for
That's
you,
what
Ryan.
happened.
Okay, it's from Axios.
Let's-
and it-
Are you
and it
sure? Where'd you get?
compares-
Where's your? I mean,
it
you were wrong
compares
about so much
the
already.
number
Like, why should I
of
take your word on that? Like, I
to Biden and the number of
You shouldn't take
commutations
my word
from
for anything.
Trump to Biden.
I won't.
And Biden far outseeds not only Trump but also Obama, Bush, Clinton.
Yes, he did more
H.W.
commutations,
Bush,
and then Trump came in and did more
Ronald
more
Reagan,
pardons.
Jimmy Carter combined.
Yes, he did more
Combined.
commutations.
Hang on,
Yes,
you're
I
talking about
agree.
pardons for the January 6th people that were
Yes.
illegally detained.
No,
and
they weren't.
incarcerated.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they were. They were never charged.
Yes,
A
they
lot of them
were.
Were never charged.
Yes, they. Who wasn't charged?
90% of the people they arrested.
Name a person,
Wrong.
Ryan, and I'll tell you if they were charged or not.
Okay, you name a person who wasn't charged. Tell me
for
someone who wasn't
2
charged.
to 4 years.
Hey, don't tu quoque me, bro.
Ashley Babbitt was never charged.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Mm.
You just too quote me, and now you're gonna be like,
I
oh
just
yeah.
gave your name.
Yeah.
Of the nearly 1,600 people who were federally charged, over 1,000 pleaded guilty.
Oh my goodness sakes! What does that have to do with whether or not they were falsely imprisoned?
Bro, he just said they weren't charged, and I'm pointing out that they were charged. So you were wrong about that, Grumple, as well. All right, okay, another W. I'm going to consider.
I said there were a lot of them that weren't charged. How is that
And
wrong
who?
about
Like
that?
who?
You named a different statistic.
You guys said 90% weren't charged. You said 90%.
No, I didn't say that. EOD said 90%.
Okay, EOD said 90%.
Oh, you can't even keep it straight. What are you doing?
Okay, well, EOD was wrong, right? We all agree. EOD was wrong about that, right?
No, I don't agree with that at all.
You guys can't see. You guys accuse me of this, but you do it all the time. You can't
accuse you
bite
of
a
having a
single
busted
fucking
tooth.
bullet, dude. It's crazy.
That's all I accuse you of.
Oh my goodness sakes!
See, I can non sequitur also.
I'm not
This
non
is
sequitur.
semantics. You guys are debating about semantics.
No, I'm
That's
just
all
correcting
fucking
things they
Ryan
said that
wants
were
to talk
wrong.
about.
It's not just semantics. Semantics
It
are
is-
important,
it is
but it's not just
absolutely
semantics.
just
They were saying
semantics.
things that were not true, and then we corrected the record. That's what actually happened.
Teeth are
by the way.
important also, Ryan.
What?
Teeth are important.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
You should brush and floss. And honestly, even more important than brushing, flossing and mouthwash is probably more important than
Yeah, I
brushing
agree.
your
That's
teeth
why I do
regularly.
those things. Yeah.
And you need
Hey, we
fluoride,
agree.
too.
Look, I built a bridge. We've got common ground.
You got amalgamate filling.
Outstanding.
And watch the bridge collapse in 3, 2, 1.
Oh man, there's debt cord all around it. I know it's gonna fall apart. Fine. It's fine. It's fine.
So if you heard what Yuri
I
Bezmenov
don't believe
said,
it.
he said you can't
Shut
debate a
the
person.
fuck
Oh, this
up.
fucking guy.
Yeah, you
Shut
shouldn't debate a person
the
like me because I collect all the fucking W's. I was right about everything so far.
He said they're brainwashed. They're gone. He said it. Like we just watched it. So you didn't see what he said.
What about
He
Milo
said
Yiannopoulos versus
done.
Yuri
There's no
Beshnikov?
debating, and it's kind of cool to see him debate. So I'm not trying to stop that. I'm just saying.
But Jack, what about Milo
you're not
Yiannopoulos?
debating anything. And that's what
Jack,
it
you
is
think
to
I'm
me.
the brainwashed one? Is what you're telling me?
What do they plead
I
guilty
don't
to,
know.
Ryan?
What?
What did the
If you
G6
listen to
plead
what he
guilty
said.
to?
A bunch of different things, I imagine. I don't know.
You don't know what
1,000
they
of them,
pled
so probably
guilty
different
to?
charges. What?
Shouldn't it be insurrection? Shouldn't they have pled guilty to insurrection? Isn't that what you said?
Not
that it
necessarily.
was?
I don't think people were charged with insurrection specifically.
Oh, so you're saying that out of the 1,500 people that were arrested during the quote unquote insurrection, none of them were charged with insurrection, not a person. Not
No, a lot of them were charged with seditious conspiracy, though.
I mean, if you want to see a
But,
real,
but to be
Stuart
fair,
Woods was.
since we're so terribly focused on semantics, not one of them was charged with.
I know
insurrection,
Stuart Rhodes.
yeah?
if you want to
Yeah,
see
I
a
agree,
real
yeah.
insurrection, look at
Oh,
Jamal.
you do. Okay. Well,
I still think it was an insurrection. I don't think I don't think people have to be charged with insurrection specifically to be
An
for the
unarmed
event to be
insurrection,
one.
really.
It wasn't. It wasn't really unarmed. You know, the Oath Keepers had like a huge stockpile of weapons they brought.
Oh no, I know Stuart Rhodes personally.
Oh, you mean across the river?
But
huge stockpile.
no,
Yeah,
there was
fucking, like,
Some
10
guy
minutes
has
away, yeah.
a
arms.
rifle and a shotgun in his fucking trunk, and that's a huge stockpile.
Okay,
They
you don't
weren't
know what
there.
they were
Out of a
talking about.
fucking
Oath
car.
They were
Keeper,
stored in
weapons, J6. Hang on, you're not aware of this. It was a large. It's considered a large weapons cache. So it was like, let's see.
Yeah, like a G19
Yeah,
and 20
so-
rounds is
so-
considered a large weapons cache, depending on who you talk to.
So was the 2 ARs and the 2,000 rounds I just bought a
If
couple
you
weeks
put
ago.
this in Yuri Bezmenov terms, he said there would be a
Jack,
coup.
I
That
No
you
one
lost in a
gives a
boat
shit,
accident.
To God.
Ryan.
How
Say
many
Yuri
rounds of
Bezmenov
ammunition did
one
Yuri
more goddamn
Beznikov bring to
time.
January 6th?
Terry
Hey,
Cummings,
Jack,
one of the
how many
one of
rounds
the
of
Oath
ammunition
Keepers,
did Yuri Brezhnikov bring to January 6th?
He's
Ryan.
quoted saying, "I had not." Terry Cummings is quoted saying, "I had not seen that many weapons in one location since I was in the military."
Got
that?
No,
tent in
Yuri
the back
Bezmenov
again, Ryan.
said,
Is that
One of the
someone's
Oath Keepers.
opinion that
Yeah,
I
he's
should
from
fucking
Politico.
recognize or appreciate?
And
Yeah,
it's
that's a
like
weird
where it takes place.
Gentlemen.
anecdotal
Okay,
thing,
so just
dude.
another thing
Some
that I
people
was
have
right
never seen a
about.
lot of shit.
Ryan
Also,
got 10 in the
according
back
to this,
again.
Ryan, you're
Gentlemen.
wrong about how many people were fucking charged. Okay, like 725 people had been charged in connection with January 6th, not 1,500. So I don't know where you came up with that.
Wait, where did you
fucking
find
number,
that?
but that's completely
Which
false.
thing? Which thing? The January 6th thing?
Uh-huh.
No, which link?
Okay. Here, link it in the back, but Ryan got 10 in the back again. So
It says by the end of. I'll go in a second, but it says by the end of 2021, 725 people.
Oh, he's
have been
telling you how
charged.
to do
But
things.
okay.
well, let's let him finish his
Yeah.
statement at least.
There you go. Excuse me.
Jack, what the fuck was that? Are you making Illuminati hand signs at us?
He is.
He was showing a rainbow flag a while ago.
I know. And he wore a Che Guevara mask.
Yeah.
The Raging Patriot thinks Jack is a problem child. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to put that out there.
Yeah, that's probably accurate.
I would give advice to Ryan though, as far as even when I want to agree with him, I feel bad doing it because he acts like an asshole. So stop doing that, Ryan, and maybe people would maybe people that want to agree with you would actually agree with you, and then you wouldn't get kicked off panels. So just stop acting like an entitled asshole when you do win arguments, because maybe sometimes you do win. Even then, earlier I agreed with you, but I even feel bad for agreeing with you now because you just act like an entitled prick when you do it. So how about don't be a
Patrick guy.
Don't be a prick.
Sorry.
You're not winning him over. You're radicalizing him because he sees
Jack-
you as like fascist. So
His name
Jack-
is Radical Coder. He came in here
like,
radical. What the
seeing
fuck
it.
are you
He
talking
sees
about?
it.
Jack,
Like,
I got paid.
He's looking at you, and he's like, you look like a demon to him.
Jack, I got
And
paid to boot you
everything
for the
you're
night.
saying-
Womp.
I got paid to boot you for the night, Jack. I'm sorry. Have a good one.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Keep it sexy, man.
But Yuri
Or,
Bezmenov.
no,
I'm
please
sorry,
don't.
I shouldn't say
Never
that.
mind. Oh, he's probably that's going to be interpreted poorly. My bad.
Wow.
But yeah, Ryan, just be a prick,
Talk
bro,
about
and
a
then maybe
sore
people on
loser.
panel will agree with you.
But who's this Patrick guy?
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
I'm Patrick.
Who are you?
I'm joking.
Who are you?
No, I'm Patrick.
No,
Who?
I'm Patrick.
Who?
No, this is Patrick.
No, tell
Oh,
me, who are you?
But are you, Patrick?
No,
I
I'm
am.
Patrick.
I don't know. I kind of want to kick
I
Patrick
really
for
wanna
agreeing
know.
with Ryan, though.
I don't know.
Wait, is this the Orthodox guy? I'm Orthodox, bro. Don't kick me, bro. Christ is in our midst, bro. Don't kick me.
That was
He's
me
not
that said that.
Orthodox. That's a facetious fucking name. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
shit.
Correct me if I'm
Never
wrong.
mind.
Correct me if
I
I'm
don't.
wrong.
Oy vey.
Really? OG isn't.
I don't think so.
Is Orthodox
You
guy
will.
not Orthodox?
I don't
We
think
will
so.
find out when he comes back.
I guess.
No, he's in the middle of the screen right now.
Perhaps.
he's-
I don't think
obviously
he's
not.
by his microphone right now.
Right.
That's why I said when he comes
Oh,
back.
wait. Was I talking to K2 then?
Well, my-
Actually,
Yes.
right there?
Yes, I was being a smartass.
Oh, okay. That's my bad.
Oh, you already got it.
Sillies.
I was gonna say,
Goofballs.
K2 can't help but be a smartass. That's real.
Yeah, that's true. That's part of.
That's
It's just
that's a
part of how he is.
that's a
K2 is
fair
busy with
assessment.
squids right now.
Mm.
Actually,
Well,
I'm at the gym right now.
Oh,
Mr. Bill, I want you to remember what happened here, okay? Because trying to
lower class,
meet them-
sub-sexy
Sure.
trousers.
trying to meet them on common ground and address the issues with the Democrat Party with them is a complete waste of fucking time.
Hey, you came in to try to attack him too. Come on now.
Well, no, I didn't come in to attack him. I came in to hang out with you guys. I didn't come in to talk to that fucking asshole.
Hey Ryan, while you're back there, read that thing that I put in the chat there where it says Obama administration had about 74% of the people and everything had no trial or an immigration judge.
Perhaps, Ryan, you would look up clemency, because under clemency there's 4 actions that could be taken, and pardon is one of them. So technically, you got it asked backwards. They put in for clemency, and pardon is just one of the options.
Bass backwards.
Lower
Back-
class.
Backwards.
Bass
Good to
backwards.
see you guys.
And accepting a pardon is also an admission of guilt.
Lower class and Chuck. Good to see you.
If I may also, just if everybody could pause just for a moment. This is the Abe Dinkus channel, primarily where we're at, if nothing else. And there are currently 56 people watching. Thank you, Scott.
Yes.
And only 40 likes. If you haven't clicked subscribe to Abe Dinkus, and not clicked like, then you're going to have a bad day tomorrow. It's going to rain on your slug farm. Your worms are not going to procreate. All your crops will dry up and
I think
shrivel.
rain is good for a slug farm.
Can you explain what a dinkus is, Crumple?
There we go.
You're going to step on a Lego every single time you get out of bed, unless you slap that like button.
All right, Ryan, is Obama a fascist for doing what he did?
You're welcome.
If Trump's a fascist
Saving
for
y'all.
removing who he removed, is
From Legos.
Obama also a fascist?
Paige, you go, girl.
It's their argument, Mr. Bill, is that Obama did it the legal way, but it's not like Trump has done anything illegal. He's just kind of usurped power and gone around the like bloated bureaucratic process in order to deport people. And if anything, he hasn't had to deport as many people that have actually like self-deported. More people have self-deported, just gone back home, than people have actually been like ganked up in fucking zip ties and sent back to their home country.
Can I be honest? I listen to F&G more than I do Ryan in debates.
Does FG ever answer a question, though? I asked him a question. He still hasn't answered it, and I've asked him 6 times.
Don't expect him to.
Yeah,
I wouldn't. It's not worth it, dude. It's just not fucking worth it.
Abe, that's just an update on the StreamYard.
What?
It sounds like we need pushback on panel.
6. Okay. Pineapple on pizza is not a sin. Go.
Pizza on pineapple, though, is
Somebody kick that guy.
Oh my gosh.
You haven't answered me once, FG, but thanks for trying.
But do you dance?
with the devil in the pale moonlight.
Exactly. Do you? Have you? Will you?
Let's see if he'll answer though, just for the heck of it. Hey, FG, the question was the growing body inside a pregnant woman, a female woman, has either giraffe DNA or human DNA. Those are your two options. Which one is it? Unless you think it's some other kind of DNA or something like that. What kind of DNA does
you say giraffe DNA?
I'm just trying to get the answer if by sort of giving you a 50-50.
I need a timeout. Jared speaks in chat. Oh my god.
We go again. Are you going to say
It's a
give an answer? Simple answer. I'm not trying to get a gotcha or anything like that. Just answer the question.
No, he's repeating what I said. Don't time him out in chat.
Can I ask, out of curiosity, what does everybody on panel? Because it sounds like we're all right wing generally on panel. What do people think about Ron Paul?
I think he's awesome.
Are you? Wait, are we all pizza on pineapple?
I'm just being.
Ron Paul's dead, ain't he?
No, Ron
Paul's
Paul's
alive. Generally based, okay, but some of his isolationism is a little bit alarming to me. I don't think it would work in today's economy. But other than that, I like most of what he says.
I'm not going to pull a full Gibbs. Like we need to invade everybody, but I mean, you got it. The Jordan Peterson expressed it, I think, the best possible way. It's not strength. It's not kindness. Unless you're capable of violence and you choose not to. If you're not capable of it, you're just weak.
Well, that's
and I'm not saying it the exact right way that
well,
he
that's
said.
the
much more eloquently.
difference between meek and weak. Meek
Right.
means you have a sword and you know when to unsheath it. It doesn't mean that you're a weakling.
You mean like
Correct.
that Dave
If you're
Chappelle
capable of
skit?
cruelty, but you don't.
Right.
then
You're
you
choosing
are
not to be, yeah.
the thing.
You mean like that Dave Chappelle skit where he's like, sanction me with your army. Wait a minute. You don't have an army.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Can't you like Ron Paul?
I don't remember that Chappelle skit,
No.
but I'm interested now.
You don't like Ron Paul, K2?
Nah, I'm more in the middle.
All right, guys.
I like to listen to both sides and then based up, but the left went so far crazy that it's kind of hard to listen to them.
Did the left
I like
leave you,
Ron
K2?
Rand and
Like
Thomas Matthews.
RFK has some good points. Maybe, Abe.
It sounds like
He
we're kind of
does, but
split.
it's hard to listen to him talk.
Kind of like. Did you just say kind of like Abe?
No,
I said
RFK.
maybe you're right, Abe.
Oh,
I was being a smartass.
Oh, okay. All right.
As usual.
It sounds like we're 50-50 on Ron Paul on the
Welcome
panel.
back.
I like
90
most of
years
what he
old.
says, but there's
Isn't
some
he?
things that I
He's
find
90?
alarming about his isolationism. That's it.
Ryan, you're back now. So how do you feel about Ron Paul?
No, leave him muted. That's great. Panel's never been better.
I didn't mute him.
I don't really have an opinion on Ron Paul, but EOD, do you acknowledge you were wrong about like what you were reading there? Like, do you realize you didn't? Like, if you kept reading, you would see that it goes down to say end to 1,000 by the second anniversary of the attack, then 1,200 by the third anniversary, and to 1,500 before the fourth anniversary.
I was wondering when I was reading that, were they detained that whole time?
They were detained for at least 2 years in most cases. Yeah,
probably.
So then a lot of people were
Right to a
detained
speedy
without
trial.
being charged then. Eventually they
Right.
got charged, but they were being held without charges for years.
exactly.
Correct.
And that was the
And I
that's
put
what
a question mark at the end of that because obviously I'm reading into the context there.
Yeah, I'd be interested to hear like the further details. Yeah, I might criticize the handling of it. Yeah.
So you're gonna I'll hold you to that.
From what I've heard, there was quite a bit of holding for extra long amounts of time, even before charges were brought forth,
At
which
least 2
Yeah,
years.
I've heard, I've
seemed
heard a lot of people say that too, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
what-
It's a
And a
80%
little
of them
bit
were,
cruel and unusual.
80% of them were
Go along with it.
misdemeanors. How long should a misdemeanor be jailed for?
Don't we have the
Depends on the
Jan 6
misdemeanor, I guess.
expert? That
Yeah, most of those
like
people
that?
shouldn't have even been arrested, really.
he's not in chat right now.
You don't go to
about
jail
that.
for jaywalking, Ryan.
If he was in
Right.
chat, I'd bring him up, K2.
And
I mean,
realistically,
dude,
No, I was
shouldn't.
saying, I was saying we had his testimony, and Ryan still not listened to Tim Hale's testimony.
realistically though, Ryan, like based on the stuff he said on that video, should agree with us that like unlawful arrests and things like that should be bad.
He
Like
does.
Yeah,
he
I
just said
generally
that.
do. Yeah. Also, I think Tim Hale's a liar and a traitor.
Of course you do.
Tim Hale. Tim Hale. Why does that
He's
sound
one of the J6
familiar?
guys who I've debated a few times on, I think, Grid's panel. Maybe Glenn's one of those.
If he was a traitor, he would have been found guilty and hung.
That's not how we actually do
Yes,
that
that
anymore,
is.
thankfully.
Traitors get hanged.
I don't support the death penalty, so I wouldn't support that.
Sure.
That's the
That's how you
penalty
deal with
prescribed
traitors.
by
You do
law.
for a certain
That's
group
by
of people.
law.
Okay, well, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
by
support that,
law. We kind of got no choice unless you change the law.
Which is why
Well,
you have
maybe
people,
or maybe he shouldn't have been a
walking
traitor then.
Trump effigies down the street, dragging them by a noose, as if they're
Oh.
dead. Yeah,
I'm sorry. No, wait, Ryan. I'm remembering now. Bill Hale, I think is his name.
Tim
Criminally funny Jan Sixther.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's
That's
he's
Tim
a
Hale.
content creator too.
Jim
He was
Hale.
incarcerated.
Yeah, I know he's a
Yeah.
traitor. Yeah.
What
Okay.
gives you
Why?
So
That's
by
a-
law,
that's a
you
big
think-
accusation,
you think
sir.
Bill Hale
Like
should
a
be
huge-
executed
Tim Hale.
by law.
No, I
That's
don't.
what you
No.
think. You just
No, I don't
said
think
that.
so.
You said he's a traitor.
Yeah, and I don't think we should
Traitors
be
get
executed. I don't think we
executed
should
by
execute
law.
traitors.
Traitors get executed.
I mean, like, if I descriptively believe he's a traitor, then is that my fault that the law
That's
says they should be
saying
executed?
he should be executed. Yes.
Wait, do you
No,
believe in
that's
the
saying
democratic
traitors
process?
get necessarily.
Yep.
We're gonna
that's-
work, Ryan.
Yes, they
unanimous.
do. 100% of the time. Ryan, that's how. That's
I don't
how
have to
that's how
endorse the
deep
punishment to say like. Wait, so should I? So if I descriptively
Maybe
believe
choose
he's
a different
traitor,
word
should I-
then.
if you say
Oh,
that I
you're on
walk that
semantics
back,
now.
Wait,
Oh, maybe
why-
you know
yes,
semantics.
yes,
Oh,
maybe, should I walk it back
maybe choose a
because
different
of the
word.
consequence, or should I
It's
still
almost-
describe
it's
what
almost
he
It's
is?
a legal word,
What
Ryan.
I think he is.
Backfire on you sometimes.
It's a legal word you're using.
If you're
Understand?
retarded,
You have legal consequences for that word you just used.
Yeah, well, it looks like he wasn't charged, so maybe it's just a colloquial. I'm using it colloquially.
And unless
say that.
he's been charged and convicted, he is not a traitor.
Okay, well there you go. I think he's a traitor because he stormed the Capitol
Okay.
to overturn an election.
You're weak.
This guy lost.
You're
So you think he should be guilty of sedition and being a traitor and executed? That's
Yes.
I
That's
don't
how I
think
take
they.
that.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think that's how that follows. So no.
Then
That's
what do we do
literally
with
what that
traitors,
means.
Ryan? What do you
yeah.
do?
What were his charges? Let's see.
that's like saying you can't call a
being
murderer a
criminally funny.
murderer if you live in a
Exactly.
state with the death penalty, even
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
don't believe in the death penalty. It's utter retardation.
Exactly.
What I am curious about, Ryan, though, is do you think that these people believed what they were doing was pro their idea of government and against what they felt was like a kind of an insurrection?
Can you ask that in a like clear? I'm not sure I understand what you're asking.
Yeah, like they truly believed that Trump was the legal president, that the election was rigged and stolen.
Yeah, because they believe Trump. Yeah, because Trump lied to them. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And so it wouldn't like it wouldn't mentally be treason, right? Because they believe they were fighting for the government.
Yeah, I think there's something to that. Yeah.
Can we watch the Nepal event?
So then you saying that those people are traitors in your own mind, and then admitting that in their mind they're not traitors. Where's the resolution for that?
So yeah, I'll walk through. So I'm saying
corrected.
I think that Trump lied to them and they believed Trump and they
I'm
acted
not
on that
asking you
lie.
to walk me through it. I'm asking you how.
Okay,
do
well,
you
I'm doing it
resolve
anyway.
the
I was almost
conflict
done before you
between the
interrupted.
interpretations,
So
okay?
Trump lied to
We
them.
let
They believed
Chuck
his lies, and they committed traitorous acts, as I perceive them, in the name of Donald Trump's lies. And they believed his lies, and some of them have walked those lies back. Some of them have doubled down, like Tim, I believe, who still says that he is he said he thinks he
Do we
did the right
charge
thing.
them with traitors? Or do
Walking
we-
into a
do we
building
not?
is treason.
Right?
That's what you're saying.
Walking into a building after like to intimidate Congress
To intimidate.
make a choice.
Wait, hang on. You're
to
reading
elect
minds
a
now.
president
You're doing
instead of
Minority
the
Report.
actual elected president. Yes.
Ryan, you're doing Minority Report, or are you saying what Ray Epps tried to make people do?
Wait, what do you think
Hold on,
Minority
guys.
Report is?
Chuck
It's where you read the minds of people and go and prevent a crime before it happens. That's did you not see? I mean,
No,
maybe it's a-
why? Wait, what were they
Maybe you
trying to
didn't see the
do?
movie.
What were they there for? What were they there
That's
to
thought
do?
crime. That's Brave New World.
It's not thought crime. No.
Minority Report is when they actually wait until you do the crime in the future, and then they go back and arrest you in the
future.
present before you do it.
They were using precogs
Yes.
to know that people were doing things in the future, which they found out those precogs were not capable of actual 100% accuracy, and so
yeah, it was all BS.
And I made a mistake. The death penalty, or you can be imprisoned for being a traitor.
I have two different copies of Brave New World in Leatherbound. Just by the way.
But you got to have two witnesses for it to be treason.
Should we believe the side creating martyrs or the side that's being martyred, Ryan?
So, Chuck,
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Prison for life.
I mean, who died? As far as the sides,
a minimum of 5
Melissa
years.
Hortman, her husband, and her dog were murdered in their home 3 months ago. The Speaker of the House, of
Melissa
Minnesota, I
Hortman
believe.
is
That's not
Melissa
a-
Hortman's not a martyr, and nobody
How
knew
is
who
she not a
was
martyr?
before the incident.
Wait, everyone who elected her knew who she was. The people who she represented knew who she was.
but you did.
Is that the situation I was just talking about, or are you bringing up some bullshit here, bro?
Well, I mean, you're pretending. You're pretending.
In order
You're
to
pretending history started on the day Charlie Kirk was executed.
Conversation in a direction where he thinks he's.
We're talking about
favorable
January
when
6th.
the
Now you're talking about Charlie Kirk, bro.
Oh, well, you asked about
You want
martyrs.
to talk
I thought
about bad
you were
faith?
talking
You want to talk about bad faith and like spurring
No,
out?
I apologize.
I'm gonna spurring
I
out now. 'cause
apologize.
You're being fucking bad faith, bro. I'm
Okay,
asking you about a
calm down.
specific
Calm down,
situation
dog.
we were just talking about, and now you want to fucking talk about some bullshit that happened years later.
I thought you were talking about Charlie Kirk. I'm sorry.
Holy shit, dude.
Jesus. I just thought I was
You did
wrong.
the same shit earlier, bro. You did the
Yeah, and
exact
I
same shit
apologize just
earlier.
now.
That's why I'm
Wait,
doing it
what?
to
What did I
you
do the same
now.
shit?
Maybe somebody might think that's disingenuous, Ryan. You know, just
Yeah, they might. I don't care. I mean, everyone thinks I'm disingenuous on these panels, except for the people.
Yeah,
who actually
because
listen to me, so.
I actually agreed with you earlier, Ryan, and now you're acting like a fucking, literally the worst faith person I've ever seen in my life.
Oh god.
He's a
How is it the worst? I literally just walked back what I said because I realized you said
you
something
just
different, or
said
were
you
talking
could
about something
understand
different.
how somebody might think that's bad faith. And
How is
how do
it
you not
bad faith
understand it
to
now?
say? Oh, okay, I understand what you're saying now.
That somebody might
is that
think
bad faith?
that what you did is bad faith. You just said you understood, and then you just said I'm offended. Like, come
As
on.
much as I like
when did I say I'm
playing
offended? What the
kick
fuck are you talking
leftist,
about,
This is
Grumple?
kind of retarded.
Dude, you guys are so brain rotted by
being
anti-leftist
offended
sentiment.
at being
It's
called bad
crazy.
faith, or
It's
maybe
not just the brain rot at this
I'm not all that
point.
bright.
There's like some
Yeah, it
kind
might
of
be brain rot,
homoerotic boner for Ryan.
Yeah, my
That
brain
also-
worms
there is
are
also
confused
that.
also.
Which I understand. Look, I'm a handsome guy. I got a nice, cute little weenie. I get it. I understand.
Oh God.
Nobody wants to hear how small your weenie is. Even if
Everyone loves my
Umbreon
tiny wiener.
is
All
a
right,
cute
everyone
weenie,
loves my
okay?
tiny hairy wiener. Everyone loves it. Everyone knows it.
Yeah, I quite frequently buy at treats.
Also true.
I am
So-called block spiritual journey.
conversation.
You guys all focused up because this is key. Let me
Hey,
get
mute
rolling on
everybody.
you here, so we know what's happening.
I should mute everybody during the
Here
video.
we go, baby. Get your head under there now. This is vital. See, being the first son, right? That puts him right here in the lower chakra. Now that's shooting energy up into Daniel verse 6. And this, of course, here is a dream catcher. So all his dreams are being caught and he can't move on. And that's going back and forth and like that, like a spider web, which is, of course, connecting to the eye of Horus, which is 70777 is .001, which also goes up. That was the first time he ever swung a baseball bat. Now, what we got here is the baseball ain't hitting the bat because the seams are 17.
After observing several of these exorcisms, I still could not trace the genealogy of any of the scripture he incessantly quoted. There seemed to be absolutely no method to his madness.
But I remember when I built the pyramids, right? It was tough. It was tough as a motherfucker. You built the pyramids? Yeah, because we was hauling all the stuff up like that, but we did it all with sound, right? We did it with sound, and then we had a blanket. We had sound and we had a blanket, and it came down like that. You know, that's what I was tripping on. You see, we working on his brow chakra. We're just in back of the crown chakra. And that's why he's been tripped up and he's laid on his car payments and all that stuff.
What does this mean for us?
It means you'll be psychically attacked. You're son number 3. They're coming at you from all angles. They're coming at you from the Sirius, right? They're coming at you from the Orion, okay? Which also connects to Dan, right? Dan's best friend, man's best friend. That's Dog. That's the Dog Star. That's Sirius. That's some serious shit, man. Now your mother, she's just a hoe.
My mother's no hoe.
No. I mean the hoe as in that which pushes the plow through the fields across the star system, coming back around with a meteor shower, which is why there's all them dots up here on the back of his neck.
So where do you lie?
I lie beneath.
Why is he being baptized?
Huh? Hold on, don't move. We cool. What? I just want to keep him in check in case any evil spirits come in while I'm trying to commute with my other son. Hold on now. Don't make me take the clip out. Hold on, baby. We cool. Huh?
Hey, just let him play catch.
All right, let's go play catch. You've been healed.
As the day...
You've been healed.
Hell?
Fucking
Ryan, you've been
Downey
healed.
Jr., dude.
Thank you.
Where's that from?
Tropic Thunder,
From,
man.
it's the
Yeah,
No,
I was
it's
gonna say
not
that
from
was Robert
Tropic
Downey
Thunder.
Jr., right? That was Doctor Doom in blackface.
that was
Pretty funny.
that was like the method acting practice type before the movie happened.
RDJ got an actual pass on that shit, not like Jimmy Kimmel though.
Yeah,
And,
well, Jimmy Kimmel's
the Prime
back.
Minister
We
of
are Jimmy.
Canada.
I am Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah,
Justin
see,
Trudeau
I would
did
have banned your
blackface.
Why are
ass
you
for that
gay?
right there. Just that alone. I would have fucking banned you.
Yeah, it's because you're a dork.
That's such fucking bad faith, Ryan. It's fucking unreal.
Wait
try
a
to
minute.
compare-
Bad faith.
Wait a minute. Why do you
try to
have the two
compare what
gingers
happened
next
to
each
Jimmy
other?
Kimmel to what happened to Charlie Kirk? That's extremely
I'm not
bad.
comparing them.
Yes, you.
Wait a minute. Why do you have the two
I'm-
gingers next to each other?
That's the implication.
Because
I don't think so. I think I'm making fun of people
Holding
who are
hands.
martyring
You
Charlie.
guys are, yeah, you guys are going way too far. In
They
that.
just can't handle. It's fine. Look.
Yeah, but you're
Ratchet
also
it up.
retarded.
I understand
You're
people
also
get emotional
retarded.
when they talk to me. I get
ratchet
it.
it up.
Hey, we can make fun of
They
something.
get
There's
emotional?
hey, click that link in the chat. There's something that we can make fun of. If Ryan wants to make fun of something, click that X post link there. Something happened in Massachusetts. There was an ice takedown going on over there, and there was a lady forgot to put her car in park, and it ended up going into a lake.
Damn,
Is it
that
okay for us to
sucks.
think that that's funny? Is that ha ha
Yeah.
ha to her?
That is kind of
Lost
funny.
her car.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Mr.
kind of
Bill,
funny.
was it
Yeah,
in
that's
Chappaquiddick?
kind of fucking crazy.
Hang on.
What do you mean?
Was it in Chappaquiddick? Because that would
Is
be
she okay?
reminiscent of
Like, I mean, like, what happened? Like,
something. Remember when Ted Kennedy killed a chick in Chappaquiddick?
What's wrong with you people?
That's just.
wait, did you think I was gonna say like, oh no, you're laughing at a car floating into the water? Like,
No,
it's
no,
funny.
no,
What do you
I know.
mean?
Allegedly.
Mainly it was for the other guys or whatever to sort of. You had your laugh,
Allegedly.
so it's our turn to have our laugh.
Okay.
Remember when Ted Kennedy allegedly killed a chick in Chappaquiddick?
Allegedly?
Sure.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yes.
You got to say allegedly because never got found guilty of it. So allegedly.
Just like OJ allegedly.
And
Ryan thinks the Kennedys, if JFK today would be a Republican, so he would not be a big fan of his anyway. So
I don't have an opinion on that. So
ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
Why not both?
Oh,
I mean, yeah,
Marilyn Monroe.
That's fair, though.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
fair.
At the time.
Yeah, that's pretty boss.
So Marilyn Monroe
JFK was a baller, dude.
would high five that dude, JFK.
He was banging that Russian spy too, wasn't he?
I got one for you in the back that we can laugh at. That's pretty good.
Well, Maryland was a pass around.
Yeah, even Chuck had her.
Probably.
EOD
Even
with
Ryan
the
had
boomer
it.
transphobic meme in the back. Good one, man.
Transphobic. What the hell is
I
that?
think it's hilarious.
Why are you
I don't
talking
think
about
anybody's
Transformers,
afraid of
Ryan?
trains.
When nobody's talking about
Ryan.
Transformers, bro.
I'm talking about the meme that EOD just
I talk about Transformers fairly frequently, so
Oh my
if
God.
anybody, if
Transphobic
you want to talk to
meme.
anybody about it,
It's funny if you're a boomer, so I get it. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not
okay. So
afraid
now,
of them.
now Ryan's feelings are hurt, and suddenly
My
he's
feel-
all
I
hurt.
just- I
Right,
think
the
it's
guy
a
with the
meme.
thickest
It's
hair
not a
gel
picture of
on the
fucking-
panel.
I see how you go.
The
I see
most
how you go.
It's just a
guy
dumb
on here.
meme. It's not. My feelings aren't hurt. Like I'm not. I'm
Ryan,
not
the
offended on behalf of
Decepticons
trans
did nothing
people.
wrong.
I'm super metro, bro. Believe me.
I'm
bro.
on your side, okay?
Can
The
we watch
Decepticons did
Ryan
nothing
get
wrong.
kicked off Sarah's panel again?
Did nothing.
I didn't get kicked. Well, Sheila. I mean, I was only kicked off because I was like people booed at me.
So, how many bad things is Sarah? By the way, Ryan, you've already called her
What?
racist. You called her homophobic basically the other day. What else? Fascist.
Oh yeah, she was being
panels?
extremely homophobic. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Okay. 3. And you
I
called
don't
her a
think
fascist?
Sarah's afraid of gay
sympathizer,
people.
basically.
I didn't call. I haven't called Sarah a fascist. Although she does do fascist.
No,
stuff
you.
all the time.
I've seen the clip.
I
bro.
didn't call Sarah a fascist, although I'm calling her a fascist now. So
Question
you know.
was,
No, I don't
You
think
didn't
so much
understand how the
fascist
show works.
apology didn't necessarily make
Wait,
sense.
is everybody on the
Ryan, you
panel
may be-
fascist? You said yes. Sarah was on the panel. Therefore, Sarah is fascist. Yeah, Ryan.
Wait, no, that's not
Ryan
how that works.
just-
I said that it's. I said sort of that. Yeah, when I was asked if it was an
That's
open
not how
fascist
it
panel,
works, you
I said
guys.
sort of
You need,
because
you need to
they're
understand
like
how
with
language
the-
works from Ryan's perspective, because the way that he uses it is unique to himself, and
not
everything
really.
you believe about what's coming out of his mouth is completely false.
So what I actually said is that they're adjacent to the Crucible, which is an openly fascist platform. So
which implies that they're what, Ryan?
And Sarah admits she's
fascist. Yeah,
adjacent. to
Andrew,
the,
Andrew is a fascist. Yes, Andrew is a fascist.
and since Sarah is
No,
adjacent,
that's
His name
but-
online used to be
What?
Big Papa Fascist.
By
Yeah,
the
he
way, Ted
self-identified.
Bang
Kennedy
into the meme.
was charged and pleaded guilty in Chappaquiddick.
Hilarious is that
I mean, you can say it's a meme, but if he like ideologically aligns with
Compared
the
to
tenets of
anybody
fascism,
on
what am
the
I supposed to
fucking
think?
internet.
Like,
he's just an asshole. He's
So
as
argue
much
it.
an asshole to you as you are to him, and you all want to call him a fucking fascist for it.
Look,
I
Ryan.
think the reason I call him a fascist is because of the policies he advocates for, like the
Like
things
what?
he
I think they
supports.
call him a fascist because his name was Big,
Authoritarian
Big
ultranationalism.
Papa Fascist. No,
Authoritarian
BPF.
went by Big Papa
ultranationalism is
Fascist.
not
Yes.
what Andrew Wilson advocates for.
Literally,
When I met him, he was BPF.
But he did call himself Big Papa Fascist.
I'm
yeah,
not
and the
denying
joke was
that.
I talked to him back
was
then. I
a
know all
joke.
about this. And what he would say is, yeah, I know understand. He would say, yeah, it's a joke because people call me a fascist, but I don't actually support fascism. I just think fascism would be better than what we have now, which is what fascists believe.
I mean,
So it
not
is
wrong.
supporting
Not
It's kind of like
wrong.
saying Sarah's not fascist, but she's adjacently related to what is obviously a fascist fucking channel.
Well, you could say I'm adjacent related to those platforms as well. So I don't think I'm a
Well,
No, I
national.
couldn't-
would you
look,
call
you're
yourself?
adjacently-
Adjacently
Then you're a
related
fascist
to
by
the Crucible. I couldn't say
Sarah
that.
has a coat on her panel that says the Crucible. I think it's a little bit more adjacent than you.
Oh yeah, I mean, she probably has more
not
fascist
helping,
sympathies than I do. Yeah. I
I'm
would agree
just
with that. I
saying,
think
you
she
guys,
does.
you
What
guys
is
want
fascist
to,
sympathy?
you guys
Like,
really
so
want to
supporting
BTFO Ryan?
authoritarian ultranationalists.
Remind him that National Socialism supports him.
Only
Wait,
because
you
I'm
want
a white guy.
authoritarian socialism, Ryan, don't you?
No, I don't. Nope.
He's a big Stalinist
Isn't that
guy.
what socialism is?
I'm not
In
a
order
big
for
Stalinist
socialism
guy. I
to
think
work, it has
Stalin
to be
was I
authoritarian.
think Stalin was fascistic.
Yeah, that's the wrong type of communism, you guys. That's the wrong
Stalin,
type.
Mao,
Yeah,
Pol Pot.
absolutely. Yeah, it was terrible.
These were
Yeah.
authoritarian.
Stalin was a bad guy. Yeah.
Communism, socialism.
Okay, great. So, what do you think we should do instead of having ICE arrest and deport illegal immigrants?
Now, what is the right socialism, Ryan? Tell us the right socialism.
Okay, those are two very different questions. So which one do you guys want me to answer first?
Just
The
go
other
with
one.
this. That'll be fine.
So what's the correct socialism?
Yeah.
I don't even know what people mean. So many
Don't say
different things
Pol
by that.
Pot.
Hey, whoa,
I
whoa,
don't-
whoa!
I don't know
Pol
enough
Pot. What's
about
wrong
Pro
with
tip,
Pol
it's Pol
Pot?
Pot.
I mean,
Pol
I'm
Pot
okay
is
with
a
like
shit
Che
a,
Guevara and Pol Pot.
I'm okay with like a really
Together.
strong welfare state, which a lot of people would say is socialist, like universal
Mm-hmm.
health care.
So you're in favor of stealing from people in order to give to other
Yes.
people?
Yeah, if you want to call it that, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would
I'm in
call
favor
that
of using tax dollars.
authoritarian.
Yeah, I'm in favor of using tax dollars to pay for social programs. Yes.
I would call that
You're okay with
taxes
using
okay.
men with
First
guns
Korean
to rob people to give to other people. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
How did
So
we
then-
exist before the early 1900s, before the personal earned income tax was a thing?
Well, most taxes
did-
were paid by the
before that
middle and
one?
lower class. That's how.
That's
No,
not-
no,
There
wasn't any.
was actually
There
quite a
wasn't
lot.
any.
no tax like
There was
that.
actually quite a
There-
lot of socialism
No.
in society at that
Yes.
point.
So
You're-
most
you're
taxes.
conflating
No,
socialism with
not-
tax base.
Personal
there wasn't
earned income tax
doesn't
was
mean
not
people
a
weren't paying
thing.
taxes. Yes, sales through things like sales tax. People were paying the
That's
middle class.
not earned in.
took the
That's not
burden.
federal earned income tax.
I don't
Ryan.
care. I
That's
didn't say it was.
literally
I
what
never
said.
fucking said it was.
I did.
Dumbass.
I literally
Okay.
did say that.
Okay.
Ryan, what if
That's,
everybody
that's
tried,
what we're talking about.
what if everybody tried to stop paying taxes? Would you send your authoritarian military after them if they did not pay their taxes?
I think people should pay their taxes.
No, that's not what I asked.
That's not an answer.
If they
Would I send my
It is an
authority? I don't
answer.
have an
That's
authority.
such a
It
good
is
little
an-
fascist, Ryan. No, you.
I support. Yes,
No,
I will support the
yeah,
IRS going
bro.
after.
So you
people
would
doing
send
that.
the
We were
Gestapo.
just following orders, Ryan.
You would send the
I think-
Gestapo after the non-taxpayers, is what you're saying.
The Gestapo. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I'll charge. I mean, I don't think people should necessarily even be in jail
Gulag,
for,
unless
like,
you pay your taxes.
I mean, unless it's like a huge thing. Like I don't
think
think
Brian would
I don't
tell
think the
people
average
to
person.
wear a mask.
people who don't pay their taxes. Okay.
I think the average person is like probably owes some tax money that's not really that
So-
big a deal. But then there's like
One-
really
one-
fucking rich people who could pay a lot more.
One of Biden's policies that you would support.
Yeah, it's really
hiring
burdensome.
87,000 armed IRS agents and increasing the staff of the IRS by like what a twofold,
88,000,
maybe
yeah.
threefold.
Yeah, I support increasing the staff of the IRS. Sure.
I don't think Ryan has ever
making
paid
sure.
income tax, personal earned
Okay, well, you'd
income
be
tax.
wrong.
Based
So-
on
so
your
when- so
perception.
just to be clear,
I've had to
just
pay
be clear,
a lot in taxes.
Just to be
Okay,
absolutely
so do I.
fucking clear, okay, when the ICE does it, when ICE comes out and enforces the law, this is wrong. This is fascism. When the IRS does it, when the IRS comes out and enforces the law, this is okay. This is good
So
socialism.
number one, I don't think that ICE is necessarily just enforcing the law. I think they're actually breaking the law, and I think that they're going to be charged for that eventually, which will
Why
be.
do you think that?
a good thing? Because I think that the way that they are detaining people and sending them
You mean
toward
at the
concentration
courthouses
camps
after they're
is
found
against the
guilty?
law. I think it's illegal
Why do you think that? Why do you think it's illegal what they're doing?
because they're not giving
What
people due
law-
process
what
and they're
law is
grabbing
being
them.
broken?
They're grabbing them without like presenting any sort of identification at all. Like we don't even know who they are.
What law is being broken though? You said illegal. What law is being broken the way they're doing things?
I don't know off the top of my head. I could be wrong.
Oh. Well, illegal means it's breaking a law. That's what
Yeah, I
that
agree.
means.
Yeah, I think they are breaking the law.
You make,
I don't.
you
I
make
can't
this
cite. I can't
strong
cite the.
assertion, then you're like, well, I don't know
No.
if I'm right or not. So whatever. I don't know.
People
I
should
could
be
be wrong.
arrested.
I've
I
been
don't
wrong
know
before.
why they should be arrested.
Never admit any kind of uncertainty, Ryan. How dare you?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
you
will.
guys are
I'm
being
not scared of
kinda
it like
dis-
you guys. So
You guys are literally
Scared of
making me
what?
defend Ryan at this point. What the fuck?
Go for it, brother. I implore you to. He probably could use it.
Mom, can I have
Yeah.
a popsicle? No, honey, you'll spoil your...
Hey parents, tired of those out-of-control kids? Throwing embarrassing tantrums wherever they go. At the grocery store, on the playground, even at the dinner table. You've had it with parenting, but wait, there is a solution. Introducing Naptime,
Oh, no,
the
baby
latest,
feed in
most
the
effective
garbage
tool for
disposal. No,
child
don't do
tantrum
that.
prevention. It's simple. Just douse a rag with our patented Sleepy Time formula, place it over your child's cry hole, press and hold gently for 8 to 12 seconds, and presto, no more tantrum.
I was beginning to think adoption was the only way out. Then a friend of mine introduced me to nap time. It's never been so quiet around here.
The secret lies in Naptime's revolutionary fast-asleep formula. Developed by military-trained scientist doctors from NASA, Naptime's powerful molecules rush to the child's brain on contact, gently inducing instant tranquility.
This is chloroform.
Already put those wallet-draining crap factories out on the street? That's okay! Naptime works in any situation. On the golf course. An awkward blind date.
I had a really good time tonight.
It even works on pets.
After we had our first child here, we regretted it almost immediately.
We didn't know that she'd cry so much.
Talk about defective. But thanks to nap time, our little Samantha here hasn't made a noise in weeks. I keep her in a shoebox.
Call now and we'll send you your very own 24-ounce bottle of Naptime solution for only 23 easy payments of $1.99.
It's only half over,
But
too.
wait,
Like, what-
there's more.
else is
Act
left?
quickly and you'll also receive the all-new Dream Sack absolutely free. It's compact and portable for those on-the-go tantrums. Just cover it, tighten it, and forget about it. It's that simple.
We can't breathe good.
So if this looks familiar,
I feel pregnant.
then don't wait.
Oh my
Order
God.
today and join the millions of Americans who just can't stop saying,
What the?
Thanks, nap time.
Thanks, nap time.
Thanks,
Wow.
Nap time, when they just won't shut up. Nap time is not legal in the following states.
All of them? Dear Lord.
There are no problems that
quick
chloroform can't solve.
Quick note on the nap time. I'm not sure if chloroform is exactly the same, but 8 to 12 seconds is the correct quantity of time. That's how long it takes to execute a correctly executed blood choke. Just cutting off the blood flow to the brain, and just somebody will pass out, go to sleep for maybe a little under a half hour.
Well, tell us about your
don't-
parenting
you gotta let
techniques
go
without telling us about your
immediately,
parenting techniques,
though.
bro.
I would say they're violating
He's
people's
talking
Fourth and
about
Fifth
romance.
Honestly,
Amendment
I'm a
rights.
bigger pushover than I should be with my own kids.
I'm sure you are, honestly. I really am.
Does anyone disagree that ICE is violating people's Fourth and Fifth Amendment rights?
No.
I disagree.
Orthodox guy, you agree they are violating?
They don't have a Fourth and Fifth
No.
Amendment.
What? Are you just memeing on them?
I disagree. What are you asserting, Ryan?
I want to agree with you, but you make it hard.
So I think that
You make it hard.
ICE and the Trump regime
They don't
are
have
currently-
Fourth and Fifth Amendment rights, Ryan.
No,
They do, though.
We
Yes,
are
they
not violating.
They do.
EOD debatable technically. That's why we have Guantanamo Bay, just so that those people that are involved in things aren't on U.S. soil, because then it's debatable on whether the Constitution applies to them and in what capacity.
I
But
don't- I don't
however,
think it-
if they don't step foot on U.S. soil, it's not an issue. So it just
I
gets around
understand.
that.
I understand.
but EOD doesn't want them to have
Guantanamo
rights,
Bay would
though.
count as jurisdiction, though.
I
so.
think it's
And wait, hang on a
ridiculous.
second. Waterboarding in Guantanamo Bay sounds like a really good time if you don't know what any of those things are, right?
Yeah, it does. It sounds like an amusement park.
Sounds like a fun vacation.
Yep.
The thing is,
You don't know what
I
to-
think it's ridiculous to imply that the rights guaranteed by the Constitution should apply to anyone other than U.S. citizens. I think
Well,
the
the Supreme
that's
Court
Well,
says
I mean,
you're
like
dumb.
Supreme Court's disagreed with you multiple times.
The Supreme Court needs to go back and look at that again. That's my proposition.
Okay, well, until they do, those people technically
Well,
still have those rights,
first off, non-American.
Or a convention of states can just make it stop.
Yeah,
Well,
an
that-
amendment.
It's,
could.
it's
Okay,
kind of a
all of those things
misnomer
could happen
because
until
they
those
don't
things do
have-
happen. Until those things do happen, those rights are being violated. Correct?
Great, Ryan, shut the fuck
It's
up. What are you
kind-
trying
it's
to say,
kind-
Orthodox guy?
It's kind of a misnomer because if you're a non-citizen, you're not guaranteed all the rights in the Constitution.
Correct.
There's basic provisions like safety, things regarding safety, not being searched, not being unruly, beaten by the police, or being being able to be murdered.
These are privileges and entitlements, not rights. Just saying.
Well, I can give you an actual detailed list. I mean, give me one second.
Rights is life, liberty, and property, or pursuit of
Well,
you
right-
can
right.
pursue happiness.
I'm
Things.
these are you
rights
guys'
are
terms.
things
I
that
don't
the
believe in
government can't
rights.
deprive you of. It's rights in the context of the government. It's technically what they're called as negative rights. It's things that the government can't take away from you, or somebody
The
else
government
can't take
literally
away from
can
you.
take
It's
away
not
your
things
life
that
and
you're
your
entitled
liberty.
to. That's an entitlement or a privilege. It's not a right. You're not entitled to anybody else's work or labor, like kind of like healthcare. You're not entitled to that.
I mean, unless you own the means of production.
I'm about to rage quit.
You being
I'm about to rage
deprived of
quit,
your
but I just
life, that is a right.
I just want to say, among other things, I was right about the number of people Biden pardoned. I was right about the number of people charged on January 6th.
Oh, you're so right, Ryan. All right, get the fuck out of here, bro.
And I was right about a bunch of other shit. And you guys took a whole bunch of
I'm so right about the hair
upset
gel I
about it.
use. I'm
You're
so
still,
right
you're
about
still
the
gonna
hair
cry.
gel I use.
Wait, before you go,
here was literally saying that he doesn't want to even concede just because he's mad about my tone or whatever, which is fucking hilarious. But go ahead.
No, Ryan, I said the wrong word. I said the wrong word. So if you want to take a dub on that, where I said the wrong word, then okay. I mean, if you want to claim a big dub on that, that seems disingenuous.
Just a casual one. Go ahead, Orthodox.
Well, it seems like a disingenuous casual dub.
This is what the Supreme Court says that non-citizens have the right to: due process of law, equal protection of the law, protection from for unreasonable searches and seizures, right to legal counsel, right to education, workplace rights, and the right to family unity.
Amen, brother. Yeah, that's the America I love and hold dear, and that's the America that
For
Donald Trump's trying to tear apart. So we gotta stand
illegal.
up and peacefully
That's
protest.
That's for illegals, undocumented citizen,
Ryan,
undocumented.
It's for people who are under the jurisdiction of the United States,
which includes
that's
illegal
the text.
immigrants.
Yes.
Good night,
It's
guys.
the text
Well,
of the
it can
of the law.
not necessarily include.
No,
people
that's
under the
that's
United-
specifically talking about
He did
three.
this. What is that? It's
That's
honestly.
That's specifically talking about three groups of individuals: non-citizens, illegal immigrants, and fucking.
Yeah, it's written out in the 14th Amendment.
Yeah, repeal that too.
Non-citizens, undocumented immigrants, and illegal
Repeal everything over the 10th. Fuck them.
The 14th Amendment talks about naturalization, citizenship, the rights of citizens, and then it had semi-clauses and says, nor shall any person ... So any person includes due process of law or equal protection under the law.
There's two things I want to bring up out of the chat. Okay, number one is Animated Effigy says they hate that the Constitution applies to everyone. Literally, what was just said is that the Constitution does not holistically apply to everyone. So thanks for being completely fucking discongruent. The other thing is that Mr. said wrong. Read 8 U.S. Code 1158. If they don't report or they had priors, they are deportable. So if they're a criminal in their own country, they're deportable. So
that's not saying they're not deportable. It says nothing about that. You can still deport them. Those are just the rights that are given to every person that is on land owned, occupied, or administered by the United States.
Correct.
No, I'll start deporting other people too. I'll deport Ryan. Fuck him.
I mean, look. I'm like I'm
Deport him to Guantanamo Bay.
fascist. I don't believe in rights.
You
I
can
think
go
they're
Guantanamo.
gay. The only thing that you
time.
have the right to is what you're willing to kill and die for. That's rights don't exist.
Rights is
Believing
literally
is a
life,
false
liberty, and either property or pursuit of happiness, whichever you want to think. Which I mean, both the right to pursue
Those are
happiness.
ideologies.
I mean, that's like
the government can and does
property was
deprive you of all three of those things.
Yeah, the rights don't
yeah,
exist.
isn't that wild?
Rights don't exist. I say this.
It's all entitlements, and I'm on the same page as you. It's all entitlements and privileges.
Yeah. And and here's the thing, like people ask me, like, how can you be a fascist to be anti-cop? Because sometimes I get really anti-cop. It's like, if I disagree with the law, like to me, fascism is literally ultimate autonomy of the individual. Because I'm better than you. Why shouldn't I rule over you?
That doesn't even
That's
make
where the
sense. It's a
authoritarian.
bundle
That's
of
where the.
sticks.
Let me finish. Shut up. Fucking like you literally interrupt every time. But anyway, I'm not gonna talk about talking. I'm gonna talk. Fucking like, if I disagree with the law, I'm gonna break it and do what the fuck I want and just deal with the consequences, no matter what they are.
Based Nietzschean.
And if you're weak or I'm richer than you, I have a right to rule over you.
Yes.
Like that's just how it is. Like I don't think I'm gonna be on the top in the hierarchy either. I'm probably low, middle, or just low. But if 99% of men in the world cuck themselves due to ideology, and then they go, well, you communists are cucks. Well, you're also a cuck. You won't
Rules
take
for
what's
thee.
yours.
And not for me.
Like, it's funny. Like people go fascism, but they don't understand anything about it. They just get told what fascism is by people who implement the things that they say are fascism on them, and it makes me laugh.
And they don't even get told what it is. It's just a boogeyman word.
And it's literally all the shit that they're already dealing with. According to all their boogeymen, they live under a fascist system.
I've said that before.
And what they claim is fascism is nothing but a dying system. They warn you about a dying system, then they fucking murder it, and then they go, "This is fascism. Give us more power over you." Don't fight back.
But Orthodox guy, why is your name Orthodox guy?
Ortho, not ortho.
Well,
it means
see,
he really likes whales.
Everybody and their mom wanted to be an ortho guy when I got in the scene, or an ortho bro, and I got it to. I named it that.
Like Oriental Orthodox, or like Oriental Jewish, or like.
I'm trying to answer the question. Like, do you want an answer? Or do you,
We use English now.
But no, like, so I just did it to make fun of ortho bros, and then it backfired because like non-ortho people were like, "He's not orthodox," and like I'm like, oh no, this was still equally funny, but retarded.
I had made the claim that you're not Orthodox, so
He's not.
I'm not Orthodox.
You don't have to act like a prick like Ryan. You don't have to be Ryan. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be him.
I'm much worse than Ryan.
I was gonna say like a little bit, but
Why
I
are you
tend to
gay?
agree with your definition of fascism to some extent. But the ideal of what Mussolini was trying to do was say that what the people are of Italy are better together than apart. So, like, part of what you're describing seems to be much more dependent upon individual liberty and individual power, right? Is that
Because Mussolini gave us the word fascism, but the doctrines that make fascism up are ancient and they're part of human nature.
Okay.
The fact of the matter is, Mussolini was a failed socialist, borderline communist.
Which is the only experience we have with fascism.
I kind of want to start claiming fascist now, just because the lefties are so like, it's the boogeyman. Like, okay, I'm that. Like, we're just having a conversation. What are you
That's
talking
what
about?
fucking Alex Jones did. Did you see his fucking mustache the other day?
I think that's what BPF was doing too. Like back in the day.
And by the way, like, my point that I was making about like before income tax, like socialism is also much older, and like people are listening to communists about what socialism is. Like, that's the first step of communists. You realize Lenin told you that because he realized that if he told capitalists
Marx
what
told us
communism would lead to communism,
Marx
why are
told
you
us.
listening to communists? Why are you shooting yourself in the foot and not helping your citizens be able to compete against people like the Chinese?
Because the
Like, that's
citizens have too much
fucking
food.
retarded.
You understand? We got to help them with that.
To be fair,
Otherwise,
the
how are
Chinese,
they going to do what we want?
the Chinese were
help
starving
them. They
before they
need food.
adopted some semi-capitalism.
Yeah, but there's still competition. Okay, the Indians. Anybody, in the H-1B
Wait,
visa
which ones?
program, any nation that benefits from the H-1B program.
I'm triggered already.
Typically
You
has
said H1B. No.
typically has partially state-funded education or higher education. But yeah, Americans want to bitch and complain because Americans they either can't afford college or there's several other reasons why Americans aren't as educated.
And
That was
even with
way
all
better
those
at
free
my
sta-
job than all the college educated people, though.
Even with all those free higher education institutions in these other countries, people still flock to the United States and England for higher education. Why is that?
Because it's superior. I'm not saying. I mean, the education is better.
Amazing.
Like the quality of education.
Yeah.
That's not the gotcha you think it is.
I'm not sure. And if you want to do like philosophy, you go to France or
Because
some
people
nonsense
also
crepes.
flock to Norway, Sweden, and these so-called socialist countries, which are not even really socialist, like the left likes to claim they are. But they do provide free education or some type of alternative where you have to pay it back to society. And that's actually
the funny thing is, it doesn't even matter if those countries are socialist, even if they are. they have the population of a city in the United States. Like
In most
Norway
cases.
is a population of like 9 million. Wyoming has a population of roughly 9 million.
So we should just have
Wyoming has a
socialism on a
population
city
of under a
level.
million.
Yeah,
Los
socialism
Angeles has
on
a
a
population
state
of 9
level,
million.
city level, like
What you're not realizing is that was the exact intent of the founding fathers, is that each state was a little pocket of fucking government where people would do whatever the fuck they wanted. And the federal government is only there to bring some contiguity, some contiguousness to all.
yeah,
of it.
and
That's it.
then we found out the Articles of Confederation didn't work, and we're like, let's not be libertarian, let's be fascist, and that's how we got our modern republic with the
Israel is a
Constitution.
state, right? The United States of America is a whole bunch of individual organizations that then.
Yeah, no, I know,
Federalism.
I know the purpose of the U.S. and how it's supposed to function.
And no,
I'm
I
not
would
Ryan.
I would disagree.
Yeah, I'm saying the quiet
Like,
part aloud.
you can say that we quote unquote adopted the Constitution, but really it was the people, it was the higher tier of society that did that, and that decision was only decided post Civil War that we would adopt that. And literally 50 years later, who are the people that would stop us from using? In 1929, we used the 1913 numbers for the House of Representatives, and in 1913 we adopted the Federal Reserve. People ask me all the time, well, why didn't we stop us from adopting the Federal Reserve and blah, 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 abandoning the currency? Well, because 50 years later, the dudes whose dads and grandpas literally just fought in a war against, who's going to fight? All their dads and grandpas just died. Nobody's going to fight against the Federal Reserve now.
Andrew Jackson.
Nobody's going to do it now. So it literally led to the exact opposite of what you wanted. It literally led to global homo.
Hell yeah.
From Globo Gym.
And when I say global homo, I mean homogeneity. I don't mean what you think I mean. Necessarily.
Food stamps
I do
for
mean
everyone.
I do mean that, but I'm not saying I mean that. I mean homogeneity.
Oh my gosh.
Is this guy a breakdancer from Israel too?
Homogeneity, you mean like
Homogeneity.
homogenous societies?
Yes.
Like
That's what
one ethnic group,
homogeneity
like one
means.
ethnic group. Yeah, no, I know. I just want to clarify. You mean like one ethnic group?
Not just
Are you
clarify,
united?
purify.
Yeah,
Oh my
like
gosh.
like you mean
Cleanse the land.
you mean the nations that in the long term do have better outcomes than multi-ethnic, multiracial nation states or empires?
No,
We should all
agree
look
with that
like Abe
part. I don't.
Dinkus.
Oh, we're gonna lose that if that's what your point of view is. I agree with that.
Well,
point of view, but we're
we've
gonna
already
lose
lost that. We've already lost that. That's over.
That's
I gotta
bad.
head out, boys.
Yeah.
I need to go crash. I will at some before this coming week, before a week from now, I will announce the next karaoke night, and I have a diesel project coming up that anybody who's interested in prepper stuff might be interested in. But yeah, karaoke night. I will announce when the next one is coming. I'm gonna try to get back
Prepper,
onto Discord before the end.
Remind me.
this week. Yeah.
Always
As soon as I
remind
can
me.
get back on Discord, I'll message everybody under the sun.
What's
and
going
it
on
seems
with
to
your
be all right.
Discord, bro?
I had a giant data loss. I lost my password database and like profile because I thought I was backing up my profile. However, I was only backing up like operating system stuff for a year and a half.
Shit
So I
fire.
lost shit.
Shit.
And it possibly might be due to Helldivers too.
It's all Helldivers' fault.
Jesus.
It's all Helldivers' fault.
Yeah, I know it froze and then played the
democracy.
game again and froze again. Like shit. I'll explain later if you're
Your
really
computer
interested.
exploded.
But
Speaking
y'all
of
have a great
Helldivers.
night. Abe, you keep it sexy.
You
Keep
as
your
well.
span bigger than your hat, bruh. COD, OG, Board Sergeant Arms, Mr. Bill, K2, Chuck, and Denizen. Y'all and everybody in chat, remember to slap that like button before you leave. And everybody, please keep it sexy. Cheers, nerds.
How do I do that?
How do I do that?
Oh,
It's up to your own interpretation, Keith.
That's true. That's true.
Oh goodness sakes!
Mm.
What
I
do you
might.
think? Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say I might raid this firestorm off somewhere and go
Yeah.
eat food.
Eating is good. Eating is important. You should do that every day.
Eating's for pussies.
Become a breatharian or whatever they call them.
Breatharian.
You should become a
So-
breast milk bandit like
Is
myself.
somebody snoring?
Yeah, me.
It just sounded like it was all.
Everyone's snoring. Didn't you hear
I'm
it?
going to be interested to see if the Supreme
I'm
Court
tired of
takes
your
up
shit.
these two cases. One being the gay marriage thing, and the other one is going to be the birthright citizenship. They're supposed to announce in a couple of weeks if they're going to take those up or not.
Oh.
Well, you know the birthright citizenship thing is going to go the opposite way you want it to. The opposite way
Yeah,
it
it's
was
in black and
intended.
white.
Yeah.
I think it was misconstrued. If you go back
No,
and really research the case.
it was misconstrued. It was meant to be if U.S. citizens have children abroad, or if you have one parent from the U.S., you have a birthright to citizenship. That's what it was for. And then it was
Right.
meant anybody who comes over here and plops out a baby is now a citizen because they were born on U.S. soil. That's retarded, and that was never meant to be the case. But it was
Right.
it was then
Well, the
interpreted to
baby
be the
is.
case.
Is he? If Lower's gone.
I mean, that's exactly what I was trying to get Ryan to fucking admit is that, you know, it's been distorted. The system has been distorted. The immigration system has been completely fucking gutted and washed over by communist fucking leftists, in my opinion.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
but see,
Congress won't fix it.
the problem is the American quote unquote right is powerless to stop communists because they're full of a bunch of conservatives and libertarians, and they're not willing, one, to do the measures, nor do they have the wherewithal. And here's the thing: you're both fucking liberals. The American right and the American left stem from left wing and right wing liberalism. You're
I was gonna
both
say,
fucking
like,
liberals.
you need to qualify that with classical liberalism because in the United States, liberal means leftist. But
Yeah, I know, because America's basically fucking retarded at this point and doesn't know anything, and that's why it's dying.
Whoa.
okay,
Whoa,
I don't think
buddy.
it's dying. I have hope for the future. I'm not black pilled.
Oh, I have hope. I'm not black pilled, but
that's no
from
good.
the ashes a phoenix will rise. That's my hope.
Yeah,
Folding
well,
dishes.
that's the
My
same
belief.
thing the fucking anarchists say. That's the same thing the fucking commies say. So you're crying out.
Well,
their
I'm
battle.
not actively trying to kill America. It's trying to kill itself because of people
Hmm.
like you and like all other liberals, like liberal ideology in general.
So all of what happened in the Enlightenment and all the philosophy that came out.
Yes,
of that,
here's a hot take: the Enlightenment bad.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that. I don't agree.
Like, do I think all of the everything out of the Enlightenment is bad? No, capitalism's pretty neat, pretty great too if you manage it and do it right. Like in personal property, awesome. The right to keep and bear arms, pretty awesome. But gay butt sex, not okay.
Did that come out of the Enlightenment?
Secularism, kind of
I
gay.
don't think that came out of the Enlightenment.
It did. It came out of secularism, which came out of the Enlightenment. It's its grandchild.
I don't agree with that. I think most of everything that the Western culture stands on today is birthed out of the Enlightenment, and what we understand the world to be today is because of that. And
That's
I
why
think
you'll
it's-
never.
And it's a fucking shit show.
It's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. Okay,
I think
like
we should
we
return-
wouldn't
I
have had
think
the
we should
internet if
return
not
to
for that. We wouldn't have had the Model T if not for that. We wouldn't have.
Yeah, now you're just
technology-
pulling shit out of your ass now.
Technology always increased exponentially.
I'm a
Technolo-
libertarian, and I agree with the Orthodox guy.
Okay.
Is
supposed to impress me, or-
libertarianism literally came out of post-enlightenment philosophy. So, yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
You almost said theology there. It's interesting how those two things get confused.
Well, no, liberalism is kind of sort of a religion.
A religion,
at this
yeah.
point.
Well,
And it doesn't
I've had
matter
this
if it's
argument
left-wing or
before, and
right-wing liberalism.
I've had this argument before. If it's an ism, it's basically a theological foundation because it's a belief system. You believe in an ism. It's a system of belief.
That's why racism is based.
Wow. This is a
We all
wild
had a good
panel.
laugh. Your panels are
come
always
up,
wild.
Yeah, like every time I have a panel now, it's filled with wildness.
Because we're living in wild
Do you think
times.
that's
We're
good or
living in
bad?
wild times.
I
dude.
apologize, Abe. You know I love you. I just didn't have any parents.
Well, yeah.
What the fuck does that mean? Of course you had parents.
It means he didn't have any home training. Goddamn.
I reckon.
How do you feel about it, Abe? What's your feeling about it?
About what? All of it?
The wild panel.
About him not having a parent.
I think it's good for people to talk and be exposed to ideas and talk through things and figure out where they stand and decide what they think. I mean, the chat gets to watch all these people talking and decide whether or not they agree or disagree with people. They get to see how people interact with other people. I think that's
there's
lacking.
a certain person that comes on panels that you can't even listen to because he's.
On that note, let me tell you about the blacks and the Jews.
Okay,
come
no,
on,
we're not going to go there.
That would be a private conversation we could have.
Here's the thing. Like, you may not like me for what I say. You may not even agree, but I am the nasty cough medicine that'll make you better. All you gotta do is swallow it.
I don't.
I don't.
Gee, I saw
terminology, man.
What you're advocating for is ultimate totalitarianism, and I'm not a fan.
And you don't have to.
Are you sure?
You don't have to be. It'll be done whether you're a fan or not. And it's not totalitarianism; it's authoritarianism.
I'm not so sure you're not a fan.
Order and law.
Look,
Yeah,
man,
you are a fan. You just want it to be your ideology and your.
Yeah, that's what I'm
power.
thinking.
Everybody is a fan of authoritarianism. Every single human will force their beliefs given the opportunity and power to do so.
Yep.
I'll say that every government is authoritarian. However,
It has to be.
The totalitarianism that you espouse is a bridge too far. That's what I'm getting at.
I don't espouse authoritarianism. I literally told you I'd break the law if I disagreed with it, and I feel like every man should.
I mean, I just want to point out that's the opposite of what you said, like yesterday or the day before, when we had this argument in the other direction.
I have
Are
been
you talking
very
to me
consistent
or
in that.
Orthodox. Yeah.
Orthodox. He said that the law makes it just.
Okay.
I said it's a justification. I did not say it makes it just. There is a difference, and you know
It should
that.
be followed just because it is the law. That was the argument you made. The opposite of the
I
argument
am
you're
the
making now.
law.
It's crazy.
Judge Dredd.
Judge fucking.
I am the law.
There's
You
also
all gotta put
there's
some
al-
fucking umph behind it, dude. Sylvester Stallone was amazing in that movie.
There's
Those
also-
are
I am
movies.
the law. Yeah.
There's also
Now
petty
watch
stupid
me drive this
arguments that
ball.
libertarians get in. Like there's
I
also-
am the
All right, well, I'm gonna get out of here too, Abe. Fucking raid lower class if he's going.
Yeah, if he's gonna go live, I'm waiting for it.
All right, so I'm
Hold
preparing for a debate with fucking Steelman on Thursday on Emmett's channel. Come see that. Maybe we'll do some
Deal,
later.
man. Oh
What the
Lord.
fuck are you debating him for?
Because he keeps fucking shit talking me behind
you
my
guys-
fucking back, and I keep trying to get him to fucking face me face to face. He won't fucking do it without
Yeah,
somebody.
I'm telling you this.
Well,
to
he has a
moderate.
vagina.
This
The man
debate shit is
believes
just all
in
my
the-
children for men.
Dude, it's crazy too, because he went on and bitched about EOD and Scott and others from Lower Classes channel. And it was like
no, he didn't.
Wait, and it was 1% of that, and then it literally trended straight into everything me. That Abe Dinkus is a fascist in his channel, and he times people out, he bans people, he's not free speech, he doesn't let people say, like, everything. And then he just made the whole rest of the debate about me.
Who said that?
Steelman.
Okay, now I know not
Strawman,
to
I
listen
like
to
to call
anything
him.
that guy says.
Strawman is
And I'm
a
like-
much better name for the asshole. So.
It's
What
like,
the fuck is? What the fuck is up with the epidemic of people just like bitching about what people do with their channel? For all
I
these
have no
fucking
idea.
libertarians and free mind and like quote unquote free
Vegan.
minded
He,
people.
They're
he thinks that
vegan.
he thinks that the First Amendment should give him the right to speak however he chooses in my channel, and he thinks that
Wherever he is.
for some reason, I have to uphold that, and that the Marine Corps flag that I have, my belief in Christ, and the Constitution and the American flag are the signs that he should be able to say whatever he wants when he's here, because I must uphold his imaginings of what the First
Well,
Amendment is.
you are the president, so technically you're not supposed to be censoring people.
Well, he can be censored in my house, and it's
He's-
not the White House, so.
Here, I'll give you the prompt for the debate, and then I got to bounce. Okay, Emmett told me when a citizen invokes symbols such as U.S. flag, Abraham Lincoln, the Marine Corps, and Jesus while hosting an open debate forum, they have an ethical duty to protect the same speech the First Amendment protects, even if they are not legally required to do so.
Well, he
So
already
that-
fucked. He
that would
already
be the
fucked
prompt
up
for the
there
debate.
by mentioning Abe Lincoln.
I know.
That's what I said.
Abe was
Like-
a fucking tyrant.
Like,
Abe
I
was a tyrant.
suspended habeas corpus, thank you very much.
Yeah, Sic Semper Tyrannis.
Indeed.
Like,
Y'all don't need this anymore.
But Steelman also believes incest should be taught.
I didn't want to get
Yeah,
into
man
that.
wants
I
to
already
fuck his
debated him on
sister.
that.
My thing,
Yeah.
I just want to know. I still want to know how hot this motherfucker.
Right? I was just thinking the same thing. It's like, how hot is
I
his
also
sister?
agree with
Y'all have a
OG
nice
on
night.
that.
Good
have a
talking
good
to
night,
you
EOD. We'll see you later.
All right, OD.
I want to know how hot his sister is too.
Because he has like he has something in his sister is so hot that it rewrit something in his natural brain. It's like I gotta fuck that.
He's got all
Yeah.
brothers,
Fucking hot
though.
is it?
He's got all brothers.
Oh, that
Oh my
explains a lot.
gosh.
Okay,
I didn't need that set. That
Oh,
it's gay said. I got you.
dear Lord.
Is gay incest technically illegal?
Nah,
gay
it's gay.
Because you can't make retard babies from gay incest.
has nothing to do with making baby.
I think
That's
sodomy
what
is
everything
technically
had
illegal.
to do with.
See, like I said, you guys just go into the
Way
weirdest
off.
shit. Like everything was trending just fine, and then
All I did was agree with OG and wondered if his sister was hot. That's all I said, Abe.
what the hell? Horses United second. What are you not proud of?
I just like I feel like all EOD has to do to win that debate is you a bitch and then leave. Because
Yeah.
that's exactly
Yeah.
all it is he's
Yeah.
All he,
bitching.
He'd just
all
be
he
like,
got to do, throw a steak on the plate, start
jump
eating
on,
it.
jump on stage, say you a whole ass bitch, and then leave. Game,
And then let
set,
him monologue?
match. Doesn't have to do nothing.
You know, Steelman will be arguing with himself.
And the chat will be like,
Because I mean like you're bitching because somebody won't let you say shit on their channel.
Stupid shit. Yeah.
Like like I'm gonna say what I want to say on anybody's channel and they can ban me. Right? Because that's like my ideology. But I'm not gonna bitch if they ban me for saying what I want to say.
Right.
That's retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, because free speech doesn't mean there's no consequences.
Yes,
not
it
just
does.
that.
Yeah,
not
yes,
just
it
that.
does.
No,
It
it's not.
does.
It has nothing
That's
to do with
literally
all.
what free speech means.
It has no, well, for me, it's not even about that. It's about the fact that like this is something that I curate. The content that is produced is mine to do with as I need to do with, and I'm not gonna let somebody come into the chat and hurl accusations about me doing all kinds of things that I didn't do, or that I don't need a bunch of false allegations out there. You're gonna get timed out if you come in and start saying a bunch of egregious shit to me and the guests for no good reason. Like, That I wouldn't let you do it in my house. I'm not going to let you do it in my channel. Now, there's
And
obviously poking fun, you know, even insulting isn't that big of a deal, but when you're like full on saying things that are way out there, it's like, okay, dude, you're going to chill or you're going to get timed out. And usually I'm going to give you a warning. If you're not going to heed the warning, I'm going to time you out. And then if you run around screaming that I'm a tyrant that's doesn't allow free speech and all this stuff, and I don't even believe in the Constitution, and I'm not Christian because I do this thing, and it's like, dude,
tolerance is not a Christian virtue. Where the fuck do they get this shit?
in his head, he's got all kinds of things in his head where he thinks he knows how the world should be and what values everybody else should hold, and he equates himself to Christ all the time. So
that's very true. And it's crazy because blaspheme laws were the law until 1952. And so it's like when you look at something like that, where it's like the First Amendment didn't protect blaspheming till 1952. It's like, bro, what are you even talking about? As far as like everything he says, that man would have been prosecuted for that up until then.
What a great example of like how the First Amendment is not freedom of speech.
Yeah. Not when it's a collective basis of what we agree is not free.
Yeah.
And it is.
And all it takes is a 51% majority, or a plurality in the case of like electing the executive branch or any member of Congress.
Well, the way Congress is elected is kind of skewed nowadays, but yeah.
I agree, Scott.
That is the same Lincoln, Jake.
Yep. True story.
Lincoln single-handedly freed the slaves and slayed the vampires.
Now I'm back because shit ain't right.
You are resurrected, huh?
It looks like you can have.
Look,
it's like you need some habeas corpus.
I was just gonna say, there's been far too much habeasing of corpuses around here.
This look. I do have some songs, actually. Here, I'm going to do this. I have Resurrected Abe's song, even.
Splintered blood in the brine. Abe rises up from the grave cold chain. Whispers justice through the roar of pain. His voice like thunder, his truth like rain. Resurrected Lincoln to heal the strain. Dusty boots on the cracked marble floor. Hands once split logs now pry open the door. Union's dream he won't ignore. Binding wounds of a civil war. Abe rises up from the grave's cold chain. Whispers justice through the roar of pain. His voice like thunder, his truth like rain. Resurrected Lincoln to heal the strain. He's seen the banners tearing apart. Fingers pointing blame with a hollow heart. No more silence, the mission starts. He lights a match in the growing dark. From Gettysburg to the neon haze, he strides the highways through a fiery maze.
think it's pretty good.
Went hard.
Oh man. Y'all are kind of crazy.
A little bit.
I'm kind of retarded.
I can't help it. I was born this way.
True.
I just
Everyone's at a loss without Ryan. That's what it is.
I think humanity in general is a little bit crazy.
A little?
Yes, a little. A little. A lot. Very.
Little?
However you want to say it.
We had what, 3 people go nuts this morning or yesterday morning, whatever the case is.
What happened
Louisiana, Texas, and Michigan. And then there was the one in Carolina, North Carolina, South Carolina. People done lost their bloody mind.
Everybody's lost their mind, I think. Or slowly losing it. One or the other. I'm not sure which yet.
True. Makes you wonder how much of a mind we really do got.
Good question. Probably not much. All right. So, Paige, you're saying you don't think lower class is going to go live because you fell asleep? I tried shooting him a message. He didn't respond. So, I mean, if he fell asleep, that's fine. I'll just raid off to somewhere else. But wherever I raid off to, make sure you all like and subscribe. Give that person your love. Help them out. Grow some channels. I suppose I'm going to go make and eat some food. And, yeah. God bless you all. God bless America. Have a good night, Chuck. Thank you for coming.
All right, thank you.
All right, gentlemen, have a good night.
Gracias.
Or bit of a night as you can.
Okay, bye.
You guys have a good night.
Good night, Patrick.
Night, Abe. Thanks for having me.
Yep, of course. Have a good night. K2?
No. Shit. I was playing a game. Later.
You're fine. Have a good night. All right. Good night. God bless everyone.